Okay, how about now? Yeah, okay, I can hear myself perfectly. Okay, then, we are good then. Hi, everyone. I hope you all are doing well. Apologies for the thing not working. I was messing with some settings earlier last night, so... Yeah, sorry for the intro being a little weird, but rest assured, we are going to be having a good time today, ladies and gentlemen. At least I think so. I hope everyone has had a really good week so far. I know things have been a bit hectic these last few... Well, ever. When is life not hectic? Rest assured, I hope for some people that their weeks has been fairly good for the most part. That much I can say. Now, today, ladies and gents, we are going to be checking out the Summer Games Fest, hosted by this one guy called Jeff Keighley. You might have heard of him. This is a pretty novel little gaming event. See, it's a very small little showcase some pretty cool games. I hear they might have a couple of cool announcements. So I figured, why not hop on over and just check out the stream and just see what's going on. Now, it doesn't start for, I think, another 45 minutes, I believe. It's 4:13. It starts at 5. Yeah, we can turn down the music. I'd say pretty much so. Something like that. That might be too low. Hold on. Hang on. I want to make sure the audio's in a good place before we do any crazy reacting. What is that noise? Let me hang on, I'll mute real quick. Okay, just wanted to be sure the audio was hopefully alright. I think the levels are a pretty good place right now. If there's any issues, please let me know. I'm always, like, tweaking things, so if some things sound off, you know, probably a good idea to tell the goat that, hey, your thing might be messed up a bit. I'm a little dumb, okay? So, rest assured, it is probably a good idea to tell me these things. But yeah, okay, we're going to actually check on over to the actual screen. Let me just get on over here. Oh, hold on. The thing wasn't on. Oh no, it was on. It was just in set. There we go. That's good for everyone, right? I think. I'll change it just a bit just to make sure it's all in. Yeah, because that's... Yep, that's it. Okay. Tweak it a bit. There we go. I think that's good. Heck yeah. So as long as it's perfect there, nothing to worry about. So, we're mostly just going to be... Yeah, no, the big goal is just, hey, we're going to chill a little bit and talk for a bit, because I didn't really get to do that with the State of Play the other day. And I really want to do it for this one, so what we are going to do is we are going to just vibe and check on what on Earth is happening with gaming, I guess. I do want to do like a prediction thing. Everyone's fine with that. Also, apologies in advance that there is audio issues. Not just because I was messing with stuff last night. I also was messing around with working the setup so we could do simultaneous streaming and recording. Yes, we are testing that out this stream. So if the stream gets cut at all during this reaction, then we'll still have a completely stable and good VOD at hand for, you know, whatever is happening in this event. Again, I don't really know what they are cooking up for Summer Games Fest. I really don't. Is my mic peaking? I'm gonna lay it back here. Yeah, just so it's not peaking too bad. This is fine, right? Everyone's fine with this, right? I think. Fine with this, right? Yeah, I think it's fine. You might hear my chair creaking a lot. I have a very creaky chair. I really should get this thing replaced. Alright, but yeah, no, I'm gonna try to, Man, I hate this thing. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna pull something aside to use instead. Give me 1 second, because this thing will not be good to do this in. Give me 1 second, I gotta clear this thing off. This little bench thing I have for the rare occasion of, hey, this shit busted. Hold on. Because the last thing I want to do is react to, like, I don't know, fucking Half-Life 3, and all you can hear is the creaking of my chair in the background. We're not doing that. Okay. Get off here, please. Oh my god. What is it tangled on? What are you... How the... Okay. Okay. Rolling it by. I think this one's much better. Little rustic, but it should be pretty good. Alright, so much better chair now, I think. I mean, at the very least, you won't be hearing, you know, creaking all over the place. I probably should just chuck it. I don't know, like I can move back in that thing and lay back when I'm playing games. This one's more of like a professional, like, office chair, so... I don't know. I'll think about that later, but for right now, let's, do, I guess, a list, I think? Yeah, let's do a bit of a list. Hold on. Let me get... Not that, no. Okay, no, not that. Hold on, no. I'm gonna go back. Yeah, let's open Notepad. That is perfectly fine. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna match it with the... I'm gonna actually get it set so where it won't be white. This thing has a dark mode, right? Dark, yeah. Oh, but it's very weird. Oh, I don't, might have tried a different thing. Hold on. There's note... Wasn't there something else I had? I have no idea. Hold on. Do I really just have Notepad? That's it? It's like weirdly in the middle, so I'm not sure. Okay, and then... Yeah, now Windows 11 stuff is weird. Okay, let me see. Is there not a way to center it at all onto the screen before I... Like, just put it into... Bolded lists. No... Oh god, where on earth is this thing? Bah, okay. We're gonna try that. See if this works. Okay, I'm gonna swap it over to... It won't pick up the thing. Where's my, Okay, well, it's not showing up on... Why is it not showing up on my Windows? That's weird. I can't do monitor for this thing. No, I really can't do monitor. Yeah, no, because it's gonna look jagged and dumb as stuff. Okay, let's... Oh, here it is, finally. Okay, so... We're gonna try to, Yeah. It's gonna be a little scuffed, but trust me, we're gonna make it work. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna put this as... We're gonna do them as headings. So it's easier to read. Okay, so... To talk about general predictions for a minute, while we have that cozy little background music, I think there's one prediction most people are gonna be making that just... honestly just makes a lot of sense, and that is that Final Fantasy Remake Part 3 is going to get announced. That seems like a very, fair thing to predict for this, yeah. A lot of people have been saying that they're going to drop the announcement for it at some point during this, so here's hoping that this is something that we get. I will say this, though, as someone who literally was playing FF7 Remake last night, yeah, no, I need to play Rebirth. Eventually we will play Rebirth, but for right now, I'm gonna just stick it to this. If it comes out this year, God, am I cooked. But under the circumstance that it's not, we might be a little more in luck, maybe, just maybe. But my big hope is, again, with FF7 Remake, we are able... With the third one, at least, hey, it comes out at a good time. It looks good. It's gonna look good. It's not a matter of if, but when, and what they do. Again, I haven't played Rebirth, so I don't know any of the story changes they made with that. So please do not spoil me. But that is, but yeah, I will say this: Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 announcement makes sense. I'm actually going to predict two things. two other things on top of this. So, hold on, let me... And, okay, my prediction for FF7 Remake is that it's gonna launch multi-plat. They've had the Switch 2 version come out recently. I think it's coming to Series X at the same time, or it already is. I think one of the easier predictions to make, just as an extra thing, is that, yeah, it will probably launch multi-platform. I think that would make a lot of sense if they did go about it. Now, multi-platform launch aside, I think title will be the right thing to claim. I completely messed that up, hold on. I think the title for the remake will be Final Fantasy VII Reclaim. That just makes sense to me. Whole Reclaim the Earth thing. Lot of, like, it feels right. They're trying to claim Destiny, right? So, like, I'm trying to think, because it's either going to be Final Fantasy VII Requiem or Reclaim. Part of me feels like Reclaim would be the right title for at least this game, knowing that, hey, we're covering the ending of Final Fantasy VII. They're reclaiming the Earth. That's like the big point of the ending of that story, and that's how the whole final conflict goes. Part of me feels like Reclaim would just make sense at the title. So yeah, I'm gonna put Reclaim as the title for FF7 Remake. Now, let's move on to something different, something completely new. Now, I'm going to make predictions based on stuff I want to see. I don't want to do a lot of, I could just go over a bunch of leak stuff and just say, oh yeah, this is literally everything I think is going to happen, and it's literally something that someone else online has already said. Like, oh, we're going to get like, a new Sonic game announced, and it's going to be Frontiers Definitive Edition. I think something Sonic related is going to happen, but I'm not putting my money on it being just Definitive Edition. I'm just going to say something Sonic related comes out, because that, I feel like, makes a lot of sense. Another thing I think actually has a good chance of... That actually I think has a good chance of showing up here. Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, I think is what it was called, yeah. Now, obviously, you know, you'd think they'd show that off at the recent State of Play, but that's where you're wrong, my friends, because you see, Naughty Dog and Jeff Keighley have a really good relationship. They announced The Last of Us Part 1 remake at, I think it was at a Summer Games Fest event, and then they had like they did a lot of stuff there. They announced the, sadly now canceled, multiplayer game Factions. So, I think it's fair to say, yeah, no, there's a pretty good chance that something they will do for this is probably show off gameplay. Granted, I don't know when on earth the game's going to come out. I'm not going to say when. I'm not going to go into rumors about that because it's not my place to go over that, but hey, we had the game announced like, what, a year plus ago now? Let's see some gameplay. God of War Laufey showed off some gameplay. Right? They revealed like the game with 20 minutes of gameplay. Why not just let us see some of that? I'm telling y'all, it would do really well. It'd be so cool. I'm just saying. But all right, let's see here. Gonna look at a couple of things. Okay, in terms of that, I think another thing that's fair, that would be fair to put out, is Resident Evil. I think whether it is in the form of, I think it could be one of two things. I'm actually put two. One of them will be Requiem DLC as a possible option, and the second one is going to be, this is honestly something that has been rumored for a while, but this has been rumored since RE2 Remake. How do you spell it? How do you spell it? Veronica? Yeah, Veronica Remake. I think the next one is going to be the Veronica Remake. I mean, Capcom revealed Requiem last year at Summer's Games Fest. Summer Games Fest, not Summer's Games Fest. I'm not an idiot. Relax. But no, they gladly showed off Code Veronica. They gladly showed off Requiem. They announced it at Summer Games Fest. So in my opinion, it makes a good chunk of sense to go in there and actually be like, yo, hey, we're bringing Requiem back to the show. Here's your new DLC. You know, we're gonna bring in another Raccoon City Survivor, maybe Ada Wong, maybe Jill Valentine. Either option works. You know, we don't really know. We really don't know. But I think besides that, you know, give another shout out to Leon and his crew with the Requiem DLC. There might be more than just one thing. It could just be one single player thing. It could be more. I'm just saying, Requiem DLC in any form showing up would make sense, whether it's mercenaries or single player stuff. The big thing, though, again, a Code Veronica remake, which this has been rumored around the time since the time RE3 remake came out. People were just like, oh, they're going to remake Code Veronica next. Before even the idea of a Resident Evil 4 remake came out, everybody was going on about how Code Veronica is the next game that should be remade. And honestly, you watch what that game is like, story-wise, even some gameplay stuff-wise, and yeah, no, you can see why they'd want to remake it. So yeah, my prediction of Resident Evil will be Requiem DLC reveal and the announcement of the Code Veronica remake. And that Code Veronica will probably be out next year, probably around the usual time, Q1 to Q2 of the year. But let's now catch my breath. People are worried sometimes that, oh, you talk so much, how can you breathe? I have practice. Pretty damn good practice. But okay, let's do something else now. I think a NetherRealm Studios reveal is happening. Now, I don't know exactly, because these guys did MK1. They usually have a new game ready to announce around sometime like this. I don't know exactly when or how they're going to do it, but part of me thinks Injustice 3 is coming. Like, I know Mortal Kombat 1 didn't do the best, and honestly, it just makes sense to do Injustice 3. I'm surprised they didn't do that after MK11. Like, oh, maybe they didn't want to, because they knew, oh, those two are like our most running franchises, right? They're like the big thing we are known for. If we end both of them back to back, people think the company's closing. So they have to do like MK1 as part of like, one, to prove the Warner Brothers they still got it because they were going to do a bunch of stuff at that time, but also because the idea of Injustice 3 needing more time to cook. And also the past name Kevin Conroy. Rest in peace, you beautiful king. But yeah, no, that it definitely makes sense that they would show it off here. I think, yeah, new game showing up. This is said to be the biggest show of them all. Let's throw everything at the fucking board, and most of this might come true. Or none of it will come true. None of this is confirmed. The only thing I think they actually confirmed for Game Fest was, like Fortnite and a Star Wars game. That's it. I think that's the only thing they confirmed. I don't know about the rest of it, though. But while we're on the subject of hopelessly hoping for our favorite franchises to get a new game announced, I'm going to throw Persona 6 on this list because I am a hopeless sap. Yeah, no, I love the Persona series. I admit I haven't thought about playing one for stream, mainly because those games have such choice-based like dialogue and whatnot that I feel like if I did, I'd kind of be taking the fun out of it with not having like an audience to react and play it with me. And yes, I know there's only like 2 or 3 of y'all out there watching me, and I love and appreciate you guys a lot, don't get me wrong. One day, I'll probably do it. A Persona game of some kind. I have 5 on Steam now, so we might do that at some point. But yeah, part of me feels like, hey, Persona 6, or even Persona 4, you know, I'll just say something Persona or Persona announcements, because yeah, the franchise is like, what, 35 years old this year? So I'm going to put the obvious ones like, oh, they're going to do P4 Revival and Persona 6. But another thing I'm going to throw in there because I'm a hopeless sap as well, and I love these games and like what they are, and that is a Persona 1+2 collection. Or hell, even just a... Here, I'll put this here too. A Persona 1 and 2 collection. You know, I want to see, not as remakes, but both of them as like remastered collections would be sick. like updated, like have some safe state features here and there, so they're like at least for the first 2 Persona games. That way, it's better to play them. But other than that, like, dude, they would go crazy if they did bring P1 and 2 to modern consoles. And the Q games are just so underrated. It's not even funny. So yeah, I personally want Q1 and 2 to happen. But if any kind of collection's announced, it's gonna be Persona 1 plus 2. The Origins collection. I'm gonna just call it the Origins collection, because that's, I think, what the right title for it would be. Just like, hey, this is where the franchise began. And, you know, it'd be cool to have it. But okay, now, let's see here. What next? What would be a good thing to throw in there next? Heard talks of like a Hogwarts Legacy sequel coming out. Hey, if Injustice 3 pops up here, you know, Warner Brothers games could have a fun little, like, back-to-back thing. Like, hey, here's the new Harry Potter, and then here's a new Injustice game. That would be cool. I think that has the potential for that. I don't think Kingdom Hearts, I mean, never gonna say never. Because, like, if they're gonna show Final Fantasy VII Remake, they could easily show Kingdom Hearts 4 as well. That does make sense. Oh yeah, and whatever Kojima is cooking, I think it's called OD. I think it could also be that other one. But yeah, whatever Kojima is cooking, just put that on the list. There we go. Okay, now. And on Star Wars, what was it, Jedi 3, I think? People have been saying that's been on the workout for a while, so I'll just throw that on there, why not? In terms of actual announcements, like stuff I want to see. Nintendo coming back could be neat, but I don't think so. Like, it probably Duskbloods. Because that's a FromSoft thing, right? So, yeah, I'm gonna put Duskbloods on here because that... Or, I'm sorry, the Duskbloods. What am I on about? What am I on about? It is called the Duskbloods. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, something cool from FromSoft would be nice. Probably Duskbloods. People all saying they might be dropping a new game, maybe? I have no idea. I think it'd be pretty cool. I'm trying to think of, like, cool stuff. I'm trying to think of cool stuff that throw on this list just to seem different. No, but in all seriousness, I'm trying to think about some cool announcements to proclaim and just have here. Let me see, from Summer Games Fest. I do think Naughty Dog popping up here would make sense. I don't know if they'd show off a completely new game. Uncharted. Why not? Put Uncharted on the freaking list. Why the hell not? Because I think it'd be very cool if we just randomly got new Uncharted. If I'm, again, with the idea that, hey, they're willing to show off this game here, same company, same business, you know, they might show off something else. I don't know. A new game on top of the Duskbloods would be nice too, maybe. Yeah, something like that. Maybe. I think they said something about Metro getting shown off more. I honestly feel like that might be more likely to appear at the Xbox showcase on Sunday, which we will also be reacting to, but under this set of circumstances, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, people will probably just go, oh, why didn't they show off the Uncharted and Intergalactic stuff at the State of Play? Well, y'all see the State of Play, right? They wanted to spend all that time with God of War Laufey, you know? You know, the cool the new cool-looking Sony first-party exclusive based in the God of War universe that I'm unreasonably hyped for, but a lot of other people aren't. Yeah, that one. Okay, let's continue. I could do a whole talk about that game, honestly, after probably digesting it. And I'll say this, it doesn't look like it's a game... Like, I think there's definitely valid criticisms to be made with that game. Like, oh, they're doing the same gameplay style of the Norse games again. Right? And also the story stuff seems like it might teeter a bit too much in a certain direction, but... I don't know. I don't see that. I think it has a better chance of being good than it is bad. And I want to hold out hope that that's the case, so we'll see how it goes. But let's see here, what else? Let me think for a minute. On the off chance that because they said the Steam Machine is coming out this summer, I'll put Half-Life Zen on there too. That would be an explosive announcement if they showed off a new Half-Life game at the show. It really would be. I'm trying to think. They could show Alien Isolation 2, yeah, but they didn't. They announced that. I don't know if there's anything good to show on Isolation 2, I feel. I'll make something more specific with Sonic. Hold on. Oh my god, you stink. Hold on. Just to clarify more, I'm asking about that. But anyways, what else could we do in its place? I'm gonna be cheeky with this one, hold on. It wouldn't be a Persona prediction if I didn't say they're going to reveal another spin-off for 5. Let's be real for a minute. Okay, so now... I'm digesting what exactly they are cooking. Hold on. Making sure everything is good to go on the... Okay, sorry, I had to do a check thing real quick. Every minute all our music. Oh, Beset Island from 10, that's why the music sounded familiar. Okay. Gotcha, okay. Now, what do I think they're going to announce otherwise? What do I think they could? They could show Blade gameplay. That game has been in development for a good bit now. The Xbox exclusive Blade game, yeah. I want to see what's cooking up with that. That looks like it'd be a fun time. After Blade, let me think real quick. What else could they do? Trying to think. Trying to think real quick, what could they do? Let's see, they could, don't think anything Spider-Man related be revealed, no. Nintendo's not gonna show a thing. Like, look, if it's a first-party Nintendo game being shown off, my balls will be blown off. Like, actually, like, I will be neutered in real time, and you all will hear it. Because how the fuck could you predict that? But other than that, let me see. I'm trying to think. What could they do? The Witcher 4? Oh, yeah, that's fair. Okay, yeah, Witcher 4. The Witcher 4 would make sense. Because, yeah, no, they're doing a lot of stuff with that game. It's looking like it's going to be closer than not, right? So, like, might as well say, hey, we're going to get it here soon. I want to say a proper, like, new game from Warner Brothers Montreal could show up, too. Like, how long has it been since their last game? Like, 3 years, I think? Yeah, the Montreal... Hang on, when did the... Hold on. I'm gonna ask Siri. Oh. There's some Persona 30th anniversary videos coming around this time. Interesting. What was the last game Warner Brothers Montreal put out? Okay, let me see. So... Okay, I'm trying to look at their games. Show me them games. What do we got for games? So, okay, the last proper title they worked on, the last actual game they made, was Gotham Knights back in 2022. And since then, they've done co-development work, like additional work and development support on like a bunch of different games. Hogwarts Legacy, Mortal Kombat 1, Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League. And then they also were co-developer of Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. That actually makes a good chunk of sense, I'm not gonna lie. I actually want to play that game. Looking to see what platforms would be best. But let's see, what else? Trying to think here for a second. So yeah, maybe a new game from them. I don't think they spent those, like, 3.5 years just co-developing stuff. They might show something. I just feel like it's getting to that point, maybe. Maybe, who knows. So yeah, I'm gonna put a Montreal new game out there as prediction, just to be funny. Trying to think what else could pop up here. They could maybe do... Hang on. I just threw a bunch of Warner Brothers stuff there because admittedly, yes, why not? Maybe we could, yeah, let's predict some more BS moments. First up on the list here, just a bunch of gotchas. Actually, no, I'm gonna be ballsy. No new gotchas are revealed. Jeff Keighley, I think that's how you pronounce his name. I think that's how you spell his name. Jeff Keighley clickbaits the audience. Hypes up an announcement, but it's not really that cool. You know, he's like, oh, Final Fantasy is partnered with DoorDash or something like that. I'm just trying to picture a lot of stuff they could do for it. Like, okay, let me see. So yeah, no new gacha games revealed. Jeff Keighley clickbaits the audience, and I don't know, what would the last one? What would be the last funny one to throw out there? Maybe I'm gonna say another Joe Budden kid happens. Another Joe Biden kid appears. Actually, no. Another wild Joe Biden kid appears. Why not? Alright, and I think that's a pretty good list. So, okay, to round off the quick little list of predictions here and save the file because I'm not losing this. Text file, yes. Okay, just to... Oh, what the... Come on! Dicks! Oh, I made it too big. Fuck. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not fixing this. What the hell? Okay, hold on. This was a subtitle, I think. Or no, it was a title. What am I on about? Okay, Summer Games Fest. That's the best I think I'm gonna get to look. But yeah, no, the predictions, very self-explanatory. Let's see. FF7 Remake Part 3 launches multi-platform and Reclaim is going to be the subtitle. I think that makes a lot of sense. Sonic-related stuff, either they show off Frontiers Definitive Edition or they announce the mainline sequel to it. I think we are on the cusp of the next mainline Sonic, and I think, hey, they show it off here. It's the month of June, you know, it's Sonic's birthday. They could also just clickbait with a fucking new DLC for, Crossworlds, I think it was called. Yeah, War. I can't talk. I don't know what I'm talking about. Crossworlds is what it's called. New DLC for that. Naughty Dog making a weirdly awesome appearance, maybe? Intergalactic Heretic Prophet gameplay, new Uncharted announced, maybe? I don't know. Resident Evil, I think, will have a pretty good presence here, too. Capcom does like this show a lot, so I wouldn't be surprised. NetherRealm Studios announces Injustice 3, Hogwarts Legacy 2 might get announced, maybe a new Warner Brothers Montreal game. You know, it's been like 3.5 years since Gotham Knights, their last title in 2022, so maybe, I don't know, maybe. That one's very unlikely, but I'm not gonna disqualify anything I can think of. Let me see here. Any number of Persona announcements? For God's sakes, I put like 5 of them on the list here. You can't blame me for that, okay? They know a lot of the series. They're just holding all their eggs in their basket until it's time for them to hatch. I like to think about that anyways. Some new shit from Kojima, probably OD. Kingdom Hearts 4, Jedi 3, Duskbloods. I think Duskbloods showing up would make sense. Yes, it's a Nintendo exclusive, but it's also a game being made by FromSoft, and I think they're at the show, so maybe I'll put Duskbloods or something new. There we go. Or something new from FromSoft, and I'll just put that in quotations. I'm sorry, Polyples, whatever the hell those things are called. The next Metro game, because they did announce the next Metro. Half-Life Zen, because, Jeff Keighley literally just said the Steam Machine's launching this summer. There's a decent chance I could get revealed here. Though maybe it'd be more like a GTA situation where it's just too big for the show. They could do that. If Half-Life Zen, or whatever the new game's called, I've heard the codename Zen fly around, so that's why I used that. If we get a new Half-Life game that's like a sequel to Alex in Episode 2, dog, if that comes out in November, no one is safe. like I just see the scenario being that, GTA 6 is too good for PC, so Gabe Newell was just like, hold my beer, and then just drops Half-Life 3 on top of them. Be like, okay, you think you're too good for our platform? Guess what? We are too good for you. And it just drops Half-Life 3 on the same month as GTA 6. Heck, I think Nintendo will probably have a big announcement for that, but that's going to probably be something we talk about when the Nintendo Direct happens. Hopefully, it happens next Thursday and no other time, because I am planning to debut a new model on Wednesday. And I would absolutely hate it if Nintendo would just like, you know what? Fuck this stupid code. Drop the new Direct. I would not be safe. But yeah, no. It'd be cool. November is going to be a crazy month, and I think it's not just going to be because of GTA 6. It's probably going to be a lot more stuff than we think. Definitely on the PC and Nintendo front, I feel, but that's besides the point. Blade. I want to see more gameplay of Blade. The guys who made, it's at one time, I think it's called, it was Time Loop. It was a Time Loop game where, I forget the name, Deathloop? It's Deathloop. I'm thinking it's Deathloop. That game, the developers behind that game are making a Blade game. Like Marvel's Blade. I'm gonna actually put that in front of here. If any Marvel announcement shows up here, their Blade game, I think, would make a lot of sense. Because they were ready to show off stuff for that, so I don't know. They might have something for it. Actually, no. And then what I'll do is Marvel's Blade or 1943. Rise of Hydra gameplay. One of the two, I feel like, makes a good chunk of sense to pop up here. Yeah, because they delayed, what was it, Rise of Hydra, 1943, I think is what the game was called. I hope that does get shown off, that'd be funny. Because people are like, oh, that game doesn't exist, it's just a glorified movie tech demo thing. I'd love that to be proven wrong, but we'll see. The Witcher 4, I think that has a good chance of showing up. CDPR is a great developer, I love those guys. I bought Cyberpunk for Switch recently, so I might give that a go, either on stream or elsewhere, but yeah, I proudly own it, and I got it all complete in box for like $40. This goat is good at hunting for deals. And no, Wario 64 did not help me with that one, I'll tell you that much. Then everything else was like some bullshit kind of announcement, like, oh, Warner Brothers Montreal announces a new game. Technically, that would count if the Hogwarts Legacy or the Injustice 3 thing came out, so I don't think it's going to be that. It might not be that, I don't know. I don't know, something cool. Maybe they... Actually, you know what? I'm going to put this here. Jet Set Radio Remake reveal. I think that would be a pretty cool announcement on top of, like, Sonic and stuff. I remember that got leaked a while back. Like, 2022 is when they showed off... I think it was like a leak... like, 2022 or 2023, I think. It was like a leaked video from, like, a investor meeting where they showed off early gameplay of Sonic Frontiers, Persona 3 Reload, and Jet Set Radio Remake, and I think that got leaked again recently, so maybe that reveal will happen here. I don't know, we'll see. But I hope that happens. That'd be pretty cool. And yeah, the rest of this stuff is just some BS stuff, like, oh, no new gacha games. Jeff Keighley clickbaits the audience somehow, and then another wild Joe Biden kid appears. For people who do not know, a couple years back at the Game Awards, like when they were closing down the show, this random kid that everyone thought was like part of the From Software team, because like they were up there for their Game of the Year award for Elden Ring. This random kid comes up there, talks his nonsense up on the freaking Game Awards, and I think he got like arrested. He said something about Joe Biden, and then he got arrested. That is insane. Bro really trolled the audience last minute and got away with it. Like, dude, that's crazy. I gotta say, balls on that kid for doing that, because my god. But yeah, if another thing like that happens here, I think that'd be pretty funny, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna save this again. Okay, save as a markdown file. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, but there we go. That's my current list for the Summer Games event predictions. Alright, I'm heading back over to the... Oh. What happened? What happened? Oh, there we go. We're good. Okay. Oh. Oh, we're starting soon. Oh. I didn't realize we wasted all that time. I was gonna go on like another 10-minute tangent about the state of play and like other stuff, but no, okay, we're just hopping right into it. Okie dokie, I'm excited. Okay. Ah, there we go. Oh my god, check it out of here. Okay, but yeah. All I'm going to say about Summer Games Fest. I call it Games Fest. It's Summer Game Fest. It's Summer Game Fest. It's probably not going to show all the stuff I mentioned. We'll be lucky to see some of it. But I will also hold bragging rights and declare myself right if something crazy like... What did I put on here? Half-Life 3 or anything I listed for the Persona stuff gets shown off. I mean, I think the only thing on here... Okay, I'm trying to think, like, what stuff is likely. Yeah, I think some of the stuff I am putting down as predictions will happen. I think some of it will, but admittably, I don't think everything. It will realistically be like a couple of these things and then a bunch of indie stuff, which, hey, kudos. I mean, I remember last year's Summer Game Fest was pretty packed with, like, big announcements, so who knows? It could be pretty big here, too. Oh, another prediction. Put in here the Project Robot being done by a Gen Design. I want to see more of that game, actually. Yeah, I'm going to take out Metro and put Project Robot by Gen Design. Yeah, no, the fucking Shadow of the Colossus team's new title. I want to see more of that. Maybe they'll show it off here, I have no idea. Gonna flex that menu again one more time. Oh. Yeah, it's taking a minute. Hold on. When it swaps windows, it takes a minute just to show off, hey, this is what we got going on now. It's like in 2 minutes. We're not going to worry. I'm just flashing this real quickly to show what your boy's cooking. Okay, I don't think it's showing. Hang on. Let me just go back to Chrome. Yeah, no, it's being weird. But yeah, I'll probably, Oh. Why is it not showing this? It worked well a second ago. What happened? Huh. I really should work out how to, stream better with an ultra-wide. I'll reveal a lot of stuff during my debut next week, but I don't know if that's going to be one of them. But yeah, okay, we're just going to chill here now for a minute until we're ready to go on the gaming front. We're gaming, ladies and gentlemen. We are gaming. Okay, but yeah, sound off in chat real quickly. I wanna see everyone who's here. I hope everyone's doing well, by the way. Again, just to say it now. Hope everyone's excited too. We are going to definitely have a good time checking out the new stuff here. So here's hoping that stuff's gonna be good. I think you actually get... I'm not sure about this, but I think there's gonna be drops if you watch our stream. So by all means, you know, maybe you stick around or something and enjoy your time here. I think that'd be pretty cool. Sorry, I was eating a little, something I snuck from the fridge. Not the fridge, the kitchen. Alright, let me turn on the thing. Let me just... Oh, whatever. Alright, we're in it. Let's do it. It's time, baby. Let's get it. Alright, Sir Jeff Keighley, what do you got for us today?
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Yo, what's good, Jeff? Jeffy Poo, Pookie Bear, whatever the fuck. Yeah, baby.
It's a good one, don't worry. All right, hello everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, gaming's biggest global showcase of what's
Turn up the volume a bit.
You know, we started SGF back in 2020 because we didn't want to lose that magic moment every June when gamers around the world come together to hype ourselves about the future. New worlds.
I think the audio's good, right, everyone? We're good on the audio?
Characters. And yeah, maybe the return of some fan favorites too.
Oh?
This is our 7th and biggest SGF. And I have to say, guys, the magic is back. We have a great show for you today.
Why the hell is the Jigsaw doll there?
We, alongside some of the world's most talented game developers,
Guys, why did I just see Jigsaw there?
gaming's best days are right ahead of us. What I love about SGF is that we put platforms and rivalries aside. It doesn't matter where you play, everyone is welcome here today. And right now, everyone has a lot of games to play.
Yeah.
You can see behind me, in just the first 5 months of 2026, Steam saw a record-setting 9,265 new game releases, and that's
Dang.
up from 7,800 last year. There are now more games and more creators than at any point in the history of this great medium. Now, sure, a cynic might look at those numbers and think, how can anyone possibly break through with their game? But then you look closer. So far this Steam, 10 of those, they come from anyone possibly break through with their game. But then you look closer. So far this year, 14 new games are
What the fuck?
IPs like Eugenics,
What happened?
or Far Far West. That
Stream, why are you fucking up?
Players, you guys are hungry for new experiences. You want originality, games at different price points. And when developers take bold, creative swings, turns out you guys show up for them. Really great. So congratulations to all those games. Now, you know, some games, they become global blockbusters, but others actually find smaller, passionate communities that love them deeply. And today, both of those kinds of success matter. The truth is, not every game has to be for everyone. That's what makes this medium so exciting right now and makes SGF so rewarding. Because this show helps drive discovery. I hope you find your next favorite game today. So get ready to get wishlisting. Should we get on with the show?
I'd say so, yeah. Give me all the games I'm going to be pre-ordering and buying and playing this next year.
Right, so let's get started.
There's going to be at least like a couple of them that say, oh, it's not coming until 2028.
First announcement.
Okay. What we got, Jeffy Poo? London. Okay. Interesting. What are we looking at here? What are the names that she's on that board?
Oui? Yes? So, you're the American who called earlier. The sister of the man on the third floor.
Oh?
Ah, welcome to Paris. It's so nice to meet you. Oh, it's
My God, she
freezing.
looks...
Come in.
That is a realistic
Come
looking
in.
woman.
We don't want you to catch a cold. I hate to say it, but your brother is, well, quite odd.
Your brother?
In we go.
Oh? Oh, the room's already trashed. Oh, it looped. Why is it looping back? Jeff, I swear to God.
Oh là là. Mais quel pagaille. He's made such a mess again. Think, I just cleaned it up a week ago. It's like a boulder hole through here. Huh?
The thing's distinct. What the hell?
Ah, the delightful biscuit. I'm sure he won't notice if we help.
What the hell? Wait, why is it being weird?
Sure he won't notice if we help ourselves. Oh, long. I'll bring some nice coffee.
Okay, now it's fixed. They fixed it. Good. You can't trust streams all the time, Chad. It's gonna... There'll be some scuff. That's why I'm starting to do raw recordings. Okay, but what on earth is the game? This character's looking for their brother, I think. I think it's a her, right? Red jacket. Is it actually Ari? It feels like it's something Resident Evil related. I just feel like it's going to be a zombie or something, right? Oh. Oh, what the hell? I knew it. Oh, I see. I ain't lying. I know what this is. Oh, we're actually going back. Oh, hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Veronica. Okay. Okay, no, that's cool. Oh, hell yeah. 2027, let's freaking go. Dang.
Capcom on a roll. What a way to kick off the show. Resident Evil Veronica revisits a classic title from the Resident Evil universe.
Yep.
Imagining the experience for today's players. Thank you to Takeuchi-san and Capcom for that incredible news. Now,
Oh.
some surprise breaking news from one of the top independent game studios.
Huh? Oh.
Hello there, I'm Cuphead here at Studio MDHR.
Cuphead, what the hell happened to you?
We have a special announcement for all of you. We're happy to confirm that development has begun on a brand new, hand-animated Cuphead video game.
Oh.
Are Our talented team is hard at work on this ambitious project, which will take Cuphead and friends on a fresh, exciting adventure. It's still in early stages, but we look forward to revealing more when the time is right. Well, from all of us here at Studio NDHR, thank you for...
Huh?
I didn't know this was plugged in. Hello? Yes?
Reports the phone works.
Oh, you want me to tell them?
Huh?
Yes, I'll tell them. Yes, right now.
What are we getting?
Well, it seems I have one more surprise.
Oh.
A small team within our studio has been working in secret on something completely different. This new project is a love letter to the hero that brought us into the world of video games. We have prepared a sneak peek, and I'd say... it's pretty radical. Over here? Pretty radical.
Okay.
Now in development at Studio MDA.
Mighty Cuphead Adventure.
Mighty Cuphead Adventure.
Oh, that. Okay, that's cute.
Fast action platform shooter with our
Oh, that looks so cool.
an amazing sound. Mighty Cuphead Adventure.
Currently in development. No, that's cool. I like that. So a proper sequel or something like it, and then a spin-off kind of thing. I like that. That's cool.
You know, I love my puppets. That was great. And there you have it. 2
You love your puppets? Jeff, what did you mean by this? What did you mean by that? Oh, fuck.
And a brand new hand-animated Cuphead game has been confirmed too. Great news. All right.
Yeah.
Please join me in welcoming my co-host and partner in a new game discovery website called Looking for Game. It's Lucy James, everyone.
Thanks, Jeff. I am thrilled to be back here. At
They started off with Code Veronica remake.
Incredible announcements. Now, this
That's cool.
one is very special for me. It's a game
Big show starter. But hey, it's a cool announcement. Oh, what are we doing? What is this? Pre-alpha footage of what? 20th century Predator? 20th century Fox, so Predator maybe. Uh-oh. Wait, no, I excluded this. Wait, no, are you serious? Oh, shit. No. What the fuck? That's something the company rarely forgives. Dog. I thought this game was, like, still in early development. What do you mean? Wait. Hold on, wait. So instead of being on a random space station with a xenomorph, we're gonna be in the middle of the fucking wilderness with one. Yeah, no, they got it. Alien Isolation 2. This year is really the year they're just bringing back a lot of, like, cool games from, like, the early 2010s, huh? Because, like, Isolation 2, Until Dawn 2, Rayman Legends Retold. Is the new thing, like, 2010s nostalgia now? I don't know if I like that.
We're very excited to share our return to the survival horror genre. It's been 12 years since we released the first Alien Isolation, and we're continuing what we started, creating an authentic new chapter which builds on that core Isolation experience.
I like that. It's from the original dev team, too.
And this time, we're unleashing the alien on an unsuspecting colony world. From the
Oh boy.
catastrophic confines of the colony itself,
We're about to see an entire colony get unraveled by this thing. That's going to be awesome.
for the ultimate apex predator. Players will face
I will
a
say,
desperate
though,
struggle to survive and escape.
you
And
know,
we cannot wait to show you in the future. Thanks.
I will say this, though. My only concern is that apparently they're using Unreal Engine 5 to make the game, and that engine is hella unoptimized in a lot of places. Maybe it'll be better for the game's actual launch, but I don't know.
Honored to have one of gaming's true visionaries here with us.
Oh!
For more than 2
Oh!
decades, his work has reminded us that games can be
Oh, we're seeing it. Oh, shit. Yo!
Eco to Shadow of the Colossus.
Dog.
For the Last Guardian. He has left
Oh, we're about to see Ueda's new game again.
Please join me in recognizing the legendary Fumito Ueda-san.
Oh my god, oh my god. I'm actually excited. Hold on. Wait, my man's Ueda. What do you got?
Now, let's talk about his next game. A few years
Please.
ago, we
Please.
gave you an early glimpse at Ueda-san's next game, then known as Project Robot. Well, now it's time to step deeper into the mysterious, unsettling, and epic world that marks Ueda's first game in a decade. Let's take a look.
His first game in a decade, because this man cooks like fucking fine wine. It's like a fine wine. It's awesome. Project Robot Gen Design. Epic Games Publishing presents. It feels weird that this is coming to PC, but hey, I respect it. Okay, so... Oh. Oh, you could fly around on the head and the... Is this actually an open world game from him? Oh god, you can go high with that thing. Huh? Oh. Oh, hang on, wait, what? Don't tell me we're actually able to control a giant robot. Oh. Oh, you're fighting other giant robots. This entire game is basically just a sci-fi version of Shadow of the Colossus, and I fucking love it. Oh, okay. Gen Atlas. That's the title. Gen Atlas. Okay.
Does that look incredible?
A way to doing sci-fi is such an interesting idea. Like, you play Shadow of the Colossus, Eco, or
Circa 848 AD.
fucking... You play in a way to game, you know why that's exciting.
Adventure game from NetEase. You are a messenger who embarks on a perilous eastward odyssey with your son, fighting against impossible odds.
Interesting, an esport odyssey. Did I hear that right? I have no idea if I heard that right. But yeah, no, I'm excited for the Gen Atlas, what it's called now. Yeah, I'm immeasurably excited. That game looks awesome. That is probably going to be a day one buy for me, honestly. '24 Entertainment. Hexy was lost to the Tubo more than 50 years ago. Many rebels have fought for righteousness, but none have held out as long as we have. Today, outnumbered, the Taekwon squad was victorious. Captain Payne deserves the highest honors. Okay, whoa. Okay, so a cool new M-rated samurai action game. I vibe with it. I like it. Oh, they're snuffing out a rebellion. Is that what this is? Because they said only rejoin it, so there's conflict from within. Damn. Death before dishonor, and they proceed to do... Yeah, no, this is gnarly. Gaming graphics are just getting so crazy now, dude. Like, it's almost kind of uncanny in a weird way, but, like... I can't even mad at it. A lot of games are just trying to be movies now. And then for better or worse, it's giving way to some cool stuff, I'll say that. And obviously I know this dude's probably not a samurai. At least, maybe. I don't know. But hey, an old-style game like this? Yeah, no. You mess with Ghost of Tsushima, like, once, and you're instantly a fan of the genre. Or, like, the, period. Huh? Oh my god. Blood message. Okay. No, that's cool, actually. I like that. Oh. Oh. First hands-on preview begins tomorrow at Playdays. No, that's cool. Okay. That looks interesting.
Please welcome a game developer who is visiting the US for the first time in 2 decades.
Huh?
RGG Studio, it's Masayoshi Yokoyama.
Huh? Oh, I saw this. My friend was showing me this when we were hanging out the other day. This game looks cool. It's basically like... This is basically a Yakuza game set during, like, various different time periods in Japan's history from, like, feudal... I think feudal... No, it's just, like, multiple time periods between the 1920s and 1960s. I wouldn't say that's feudal Japan, but... Yeah, we're seeing more of this? Cool. I think they got Snoop Dogg... They had Snoop Dogg in, like, the casting trailer showing he was playing a character. I thought that was worth mentioning. What? Yushiro Sato, Den Fujoki. Snoop Dogg, yeah, I said. Woke Hoshoshi. I don't know how to pronounce a lot of these names. Ada was in this too? Yeah, that woman looks beautiful. If it's actually accurate to the face model they have in this game, then yeah, no, that woman's beautiful. What? I am sorry? What the fuck do you mean Tupac's in this? Wait a minute. I'm sorry, what do you mean Tupac's in this shit? The dude with Snoop Dogg's the guy with the braids on his beard. But fuck, Tupac? What the fuck they got Tupac doing in this?
Stranger Than Heaven will be released on January 15, 2027.
That's close.
As you may have noticed in the trailer, we revealed some interesting new cast members. To tell you more about that,
Wait, how did they get Tupac in there, though? I'm confused. Hold on, let me fact check this. It's Snoop, let's go. Yeah, how the heck did get... I'm sorry to say this, but didn't Tupac, like, pass away back in, like, the 90s? How the hell is he back? What do you mean he's in this game? I'm confused.
Now, we got to talk about what just announced in this trailer. How's Tupac being fired?
The Tupac estate and my son and myself, we work very closely together, so it just made sense to put him in this game because his likeness and his spirit still lives on, and I just feel like it was so connected to what we're doing, so what y'all think?
Actually fucking insane. Like, do they have an actor playing Tupac, or... How does that work? The guy died, like, decades ago. Yeah, no, like 1996?
Yes, sir.
It's been, fuck, almost 30 years or something, right? How the hell is he in this? I hope it's not AI. Maybe old recordings, maybe an impersonator or something. Maybe it's like one of his kids, maybe? I don't know if he has kids. I'm just saying, like someone in his bloodline maybe is part of it. I have no idea. That's insane. That was crazy. What do you mean Tupac's in the new Yakuza series game?
Is an open-world action-adventure game from key
Huh?
characters behind The Division and Little Nightmares. You brave the wild north as researchers stranded in a mind-bending, player-shaped procedural world. This is a very cool game. Take a look.
Oh boy. Is Jeff about to ruin the chances of another new developer popping off? Dead astronauts, okay. Oh, whoa. What? Ooh. Oh. So, there's organic and robot enemies in this game? Is the plot of this kind of like Arrival or Annihilation? Because that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from some of this stuff. Like, it's reminding me a lot of Arrival from a Denis Villeneuve and then Annihilation. Starring, I think, Amy Adams and Oscar Isaac, I think. Oh. What the hell? Oh, what the hell? What? Oh, and you changed the map around. Is that what that was showing off?
I can't wait to see more from Hex. It looks
Hex.
stunning.
Is that how it's pronounced, or is it just Hex?
But first, on June 14th, Dead by Daylight is celebrating its 10th anniversary. Watch this closely because here's a little tease of what's ahead.
Yeah, it's Jason, right? And no, I'm not trying to... I didn't spoil the thing. They announced this a while back, I think. What? What the fuck? Huh? What? You're invited, June 14th. Okay, no, okay, it wasn't the Jason trailer that already showed off. I don't think. Mortal Shell 2, open beta live now. Oh, okay. I haven't played the first Mortal Shell. I am interested in it. I think I almost got it back then for a good price, but play the beta now, maybe. Tiny build. Oh, what are these guys making? It's the Hello Neighbor devs? Okay, they're not making another Hello Neighbor. What the hell is this? This is a freaking, oh, you build like your own portable base and it goes around the world. Alright, that's cool. I'm surprised more developers haven't tried making a game like this, honestly. Well, like a, you roam like this open world on a machine like that, and that's your base. I'm surprised that hasn't been done more, actually. I think this is the first time I've seen this being done. Whoa. Sand Raiders of Sophie. Okay. They're just going by with the announcements. I'm surprised. Maybe it's because I'm used to the Game Awards, like, breaking it up with, like, the awards and stuff, but, like, they're hitting a lot of announcements back to back.
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Wait. Oh, the Assassin's Creed, right? Yeah, this is a Black Flag resynced. I'm actually really interested in this game. That was like the first... I don't know, not the first one, because I think it was like Assassin's Creed 2, I think. Like my sister had it or something. I don't remember why she had that game. I just remember I checked it out at some point back then. But no, like, first full Assassin's Creed I beat to completion was Black Flag. And yet, this looks great. Look at all them details. They made... This release essentially made the original version look like a PS2 game. I'm sorry. I just don't know how else to describe it. Well, I will say that blonde dude looking kind of like one of the Hemsworth brothers is a little off-putting. Huh? Is this thing messing up again? Bro, what happened?
Welcome back to SGF. That was Assassin's Creed.
Okay, so we're not getting funny moments. Not just funny moments. We're also getting fucking scuff out the ass.
Developers in the world with a legendary franchise.
What was this? Okay, I would say this is Resident Evil, but obviously now it's not. Huh? Paramount Game Studio? What the hell is that? I didn't know they had a game studio. What? From the studio brought you Bayonetta, Nier Automata, and Ninja Gaiden 4. What the hell is this? Wait, a new Platinum title? Oh, don't... Wait, is it... Oh... When all that remains is vengeance. What? Oh! Oh, shit! Wait, no, this... What? Wait, no, this was being done by THQ Nordic. They rebooted it with Platinum? Now, hold on, wait a second. No. They were working on with THQ Nordic and Black Forest, the guys that remade Destroy All Humans remakes. What do you mean they rebooted it with Platinum Games? Huh? Hi, Ben. What's up, man? Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my manners? Ah, Sir Rosefield. It has been quite a while, my old friend. There you go. That was my take on reading this man.
I have had the incredible opportunity to settle in the world of Fortnite as the visitor.
The visitor.
Today, I finally get to share a glimpse of where that journey is heading next. We've been working on this for a long time. A new season is about to begin, and everything is about to change. Let me show you what's coming in Fortnite's next season runners, launching later tonight.
Ah, so we're just getting the whole new season reveal. People have been joking on that Sonic's gonna get revealed in this. Are we actually gonna see Sonic, or is that just, like, more copium? Like, oh, the season's called Runners. Hell, that'd be cool if they did, but I don't know. Little gachapons. That is gonna be hell. I'm sorry, no.
So we must secure them.
So your goal is to reunite them with the 0 point? Is that what I'm hearing? Oh, hey, John Wick. They gave him a pen and ink style. That actually looks really good on him. Why are the trailers looping? Stop! What? There we go. Alright. Ben!
If you're wondering how we end up on this new island, you'll have to jump
Dude, what the fuck?
happening live inside Fortnite right after Summer Game Fest.
Oh no, the whole thing's desynced.
And in the live event, that choice changes your experience. It's
No!
all been building to this moment. The party starts at 7 PM Eastern Time, but the doors open early, and trust me, you'll want to stay to the very end of the event. I've got a little surprise waiting for you.
The stage is set.
Oh, what?
You chose your side. This ends now.
Okay, so they're just showing off the thing for Shattered again, okay.
Now it's time for a special announcement from Bandai Namco about one of the most influential sci-fi franchises.
We're not doing this with fucking rebarred audio.
On Earth, men
What?
measured time by seasons.
Okay, no, we just skipped ahead. It was my stream messing up?
For a moment,
Okay.
you thought,
I didn't know that could happen with YouTube live streams. That's a first. What the hell?
that promise is a lie.
It's not synced, so damn it. Why is it not synced? What's wrong with this thing? This is a Bandai thing, they said?
Skin is inside an armored shell.
This is hella annoying. Why is the audio desynced? Gundams. Again, they have the whole trailers up later. It's not like that's the only shot they got. Yeah.
It remembers one man,
One man.
the pilot.
So there's just a sole Gundam out here, and we're the guy that gets to control it. Honestly, I'm surprised they haven't done, like... Or at least I don't think they've done, like a proper, like, single-player Gundam game like this. That feels kind of counterintuitive. Rogue Orbit 2027. Now, who's our pilot? It's gonna be some famous dude, right? Like, freaking, who is it?
I'm here.
They didn't show their face. Okay.
Thousands of games launched.
Okay, thank God.
Finding your next favorite can be tough.
That was gonna get hell of annoying if it just kept going like that. I'm sorry.
King for game. Thank you. I'll be curating and selecting games that deserve your attention every week and sending demos and exclusive playtest invites straight to your inbox. Head over to
not a bad idea.
Game to sign up with player.gg. Speaking of fun, unexpected games, this next title comes from a solo developer, Adrian Mulero from Spain. It is a co-op physics game about 2 geese and 1 very fragile egg.
Oh.
Okay, ready to be a parent?
Oh no.
Don't worry, this is a piece of cake.
Be careful with that little baby.
That's crazy.
Don't drop it.
Be careful with that little baby.
Damn it, why does it keep happening?
Don't drop it. Careful. To left. You're on the left.
Okay, good plan. This is a good one.
Why is there so much scuff?
What is this? It's way too hard.
Are they actually having an internet issue over there at the stadium?
Just focus.
Oh my god.
Oh, that looks really hard.
These type of games are really just for people to rage and do like,
Would be easier.
oh. July 24th, 2026.
Extremely hard game.
Yeah, this is just like, hey, streamer bait material. Hey, if it's at a good price, maybe. I need to get a friend to play that with, though.
Veteran team of developers who come from Naughty Dog and Infinity Ward and other
Aw.
studios. For the past half-decade, they've quietly been working on an ambitious new project. Here is the global announcement.
Okay, wait, from Infinity War Naughty Dog devs.
The greedy. The cruel. The lie.
Ooh.
The bullies.
Huh?
So that's what I say when I look at someone like you. Bully.
See, that's why we're different. Generally like most people.
All that makes really sick fun.
Okay. So... That's no moon.
Where you move, I'll be coming for you.
Coming for us.
So this is a co-op shooter and adventure game, if I'm understanding that correctly. I don't think this got revealed either. This is an announcement, right?
Just like you and me.
You guys don't understand the threat. Not like we do.
So one's a good range sniper and the other guy's good at stealth with camouflage and whatnot.
If I go to war with my enemies to survive, so be it. For now,
And we fight those things together all the way long.
What are the things? They're just like normal people. Huh?
I have the phone. No. Do not touch him.
Oh. Oh, so there's like some sort of corruption thing going on with these guys. Okay.
we fight together. Or die alone.
Pretty graphics. Crossfire. Interesting.
For over 18 years, Jacob and I have developed character-driven games with the goal of thoroughly connecting design and story. In Crossfire, 2 opposing operators must form a temporary alliance. Depending on one another is their only chance of survival. To support this
Okay, I thought the game was originally called That's No Moon. No, that's the name of the developers. Okay.
and created a system that rewards tactical thinking, stealth, and repositioning.
It looks
It's called
interesting.
Adaptive cover. With adaptive cover, our player character Layla dynamically
Like, actively, like,
adjusts her stance
I don't
to
even
adapt
think there's,
to
like,
complex terrain,
I don't know, is there like a recent Call of Duty or like popular shooter where it's like you can do the campaign as co-op?
Shout out to our
Because I don't
amazing team
think
at
there
That's No Moon,
is. This is
who are
like
meticulously crafting
this is like a very
crossfire.
specific kind of
For
thing.
all of you who, like us, love
Them having like
high-urgency,
the fact we're getting like
single-player,
proper like
story-driven
couch
games.
co-op friend
Thank
swap
you.
like games kind of like this. I don't know, that's really cool to me. I enjoy that.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Jacob.
And there was no delay on that one too. Maybe it's fixed.
We introduced the next game from Remedy.
I don't know, I might have just jinxed Jeff again, sorry.
Mind-bending world of Control Resonant.
Okay, we're going back to Control Resonant. Let's see what we got.
It's been 7 years. The oldest house has fallen.
Oh.
Everything we tried to contain is now loose in the streets of Manhattan.
Uh-oh.
This was caused by a new type of hostile resonance. It is beyond anything that we can currently measure. It's all quite terrifying.
But then there's this one dude with a hammer. Yeah, Remedy games are really good developers. I'm actually kind of intrigued in this, and I've only played so much of the original Control. It's definitely on my radar. I will say this though, I hope the game is just fun. Because I've seen developers do like Devil May Cry style, like slash, like not slasher games, hack and slash games, like DMC. And like, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. It's a little weird to measure, but yeah.
Before it's too late.
September 24th, pre-order now, hell yeah. Yeah, they announced that at the State of Play, right?
Time for another Summer Game Fest exclusive. The announcement
Oh.
of the next game in a storied franchise.
What was this? Oh? Whoa. High Guard 2, I knew it.
We all have our own reasons for coming to this vast frontier.
From the studio that brought you.
We who protect this land.
One of the most exhaustingly detailed and rewarding MMOs in existence. Comes a modern evolution of the MMO.
I see it in your eyes. Wonder at the astonishing power that shapes this land. Of awe.
What?
At the great spirits to whom we are bound. At the gods who hold dominion over all. We can't guarantee your comfort or even safety. But if you yearn for horizons unexplored, for fellowship and purpose,
Huh?
cause worth dying for, to you, we can promise.
What is this? It says in Guild Wars 3. Oh! Oh, wait, Guild Wars. Okay, damn, they announced the beta is going to be in like another year? Okay.
And live online around the world. I'm Colin Johansson, the studio head at ArenaNet.
Oh, I know a friend of mine that's going to lose their shit.
First look at our upcoming game.
Probably.
Time is right for the next evolution of the MMORPG, and that game is Guild Wars 3.
Yeah, they recently relaunched the first game on Steam. It's like $20.
Glad you all agree. Guild Wars 3 is an epic world that is both beautiful and fun to explore, where the joy of movement is powered by your character's momentum.
That's cool, though.
Will usher in an
It looks cool, I'll say that.
MMO experience. By launching on PC and PlayStation 5, we're inviting the biggest audience yet to experience the world of Guild Wars. We're so excited to welcome all of you to join our Guild Wars community. Go to guildwars3.com to sign up for our newsletter right now. Thank you.
Thanks, Colin. Get ready to blast across the galaxy with daring races, dangerous rivals, and some very familiar faces. Star Wars Galactic Racer is coming this October! And now,
Yeah.
And now it's time to head to a brand new planet, Durvanakos. Now
Duh.
this is pod racing.
Yeah, she said that thing. Yo, guys, she said that thing. Oh. Wait, are we getting like an asteroids-like map? Is that what this is?
Where champions are born and losers.
I am curious about how the heck this game's gonna actually work. Like, is there like a character creator thing? Is there like a proper single-player narrative? Like, what's the deal with this?
Sources say you've been making friends amongst our fellow league pilots.
Racers don't go head-to-head against Sebulba.
My god, the HDR... That dude. Okay. It's like all the other characters look like quirky, fun sci-fi characters. Meanwhile, that dude looks like... I don't know why that dude looked weird, but they...
Stay out of my way.
Yeah? Cha-cha-ba. Oh no! Damn! It's when that woman appears, dog. It's literally only when that woman is presenting the trailers! Damn it! Oh my god. Honestly, cool. Love to see that. Epic Games Publishing presents Section 9 Interactive. Alright, what is this? Initiate the mission. What? Now, the audio is delayed horribly for this. What do you mean? Again, it's when the lady's presenting, like, oh, it's gonna buffer and be weird now. Like, why? End of Abyss. Cool. October 1st. Interesting. Another tiny build project. What is this? Oh, wait. Have I seen this before? I don't know if I've seen this one before, I'll be honest. Oh. So, the cordyceps virus got so bad that people deadass were like, yeah, living on the open sea is much better. Oh, and these guys are sprinters. Ooh, that's not good. Last Harbor. Wishlist now. Interesting. It's like that raft game, but with like a survival zombie game element to it.
A few years ago, we announced Sega's plans to bring back many of its classic franchises, including Radio and Crazy Taxi.
Oh.
Another one is Virtua Fighter. Today we've got your first ever look at the surprising scale and scope of the next installment. This is Virtua Fighter Crossroads.
Interesting. I mean, I thought the Virtua Fighter series was still doing good. Like, it had an entry, like, a couple of years back, I thought. RGG Studios, yeah. Vera Fight Fest, October 30th. Yeah, the audio's still delayed, damn it.
I know. They didn't really work kidding about this being a fighting
Huh.
You're all fuck-ups. Otherwise, we wouldn't be living in Villa Sapara.
So they're giving the series the Street Fighter 6 treatment, I see.
Hey, it's me.
Well, maybe... Oh, whoa.
It's not gonna blow over, Seattle. You fuck with the Chinese mafia.
The Chinese Mafia? The fuck you doing with the Chinese Mafia, dog? What you do? Oh, they're doing something with this one, okay. Also, that bro who got kicked into, like, the wires of that neon sign, he should have just straight up exploded. Gotten fried immediately.
Alright, just take it easy.
Oh. Damn. I swear for a fucking second I thought that was Chun-Li. I was like, what the fuck?
Sue? You play the part of a fighter, but you are lacking in kung fu.
New Virtual Fighter project. They already told us the title of it. It's called Crossroads. Virtual Fighter 6 Crossroads. Interesting. 2027, okay.
Who's Pai Chan?
What?
Oh, we're getting a showcase here in a bit, okay.
It's been 25
Oh my
years
God.
since RuneScape was born, and 20 years tomorrow that Duriel 321 wreaked havoc in Falador. Finally, this legendary universe is coming to console with RuneScape Dragon Wilds, playable now on PC in early access. Here's a new look.
I feel so bad for the people that were setting up this event, dog. Like, what do you mean the audio is delayed yet again? And again, how was it only, like, when that woman was, like, presenting the game, like, oh, it run fine, and then midway it's like, oh, audio glitch.
More than survival. They fight. They adapt.
You know, and quick spurts is also just kind of distracting. I'm sorry, it really is.
Claiming dominion.
Oh yeah, about RuneScape. Yeah, the game looks good. Again, I think we saw this... I thought we saw this like at the State of Play, right? They announced it there. I think it looks cool. I'm gonna check something real quick. Hold on. Oh. Oh, it's just a thing. Okay, gotcha. I'm going to... I messaged that one friend that I knew was going to go crazy, and I hope to good. It'd be funny. Okay, but yeah, a couple of neat games, I guess. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, a couple Switch 2 editions. Why not? Yeah.
In the ebbing spring,
It's still delayed, isn't it? Fuck.
the skies will clot. Our shedding seeds make piles of rot. Odines cast with tempers rare. Red minnows squirm in tainted glare.
That's a little weird, though. Why on earth would the audio be this delayed? Me is totally confused. Soul Frame, pre-alpha. Okay, looks cool. Like, the stylish fantasy sign is nice. Oh. Wait, is this... Eidos Montreal, what?
Clever girl.
This is a Grounded 2, right? I didn't know Eidos Montreal was working on the game.
What the hell did we get ourselves into?
What? What do you mean there's a fire-breathing gecko? Oh, and it's coming to PS5. Yeah, that makes sense. Into the Abyss. Update coming to all platforms August 11th. Okay, cool, cool. Cool.
Some guys leave it to luck.
Well,
Let it ride on a roll of the dice. Not me. You can have all the luck in the world. But what matters is
who's
the choice
this?
when the cards are on the table.
Huh? Mafia, the old country man of honor. Oh, that makes sense.
Yes, that was indeed a young Don Salieri from the original Mafia. Man of Honor expands Enzo's journey in Mafia, the old country, this August. Okay, can you imagine working on something for 16
years, okay.
In 2010, the creator of Assassin's Creed set out on a journey to build his next time-bending epic. Today, after many twists and turns, it is finally time for Patrice Désilets to invite you in to his new world.
I was born to be the collector. To protect a world I cannot be a part of. Destined to be feared for what I am. It is my fate. I have devoted my life to facing them. Those granted the power to raise souls. Those corrupted by their gifts. Tilting the ancient balance toward cataclysm.
Okay. Coolio.
At last, their debt is due.
Interesting.
Every choice, every breath has led me to this moment. As the moon bears witness, I take the first step. My time has come. I am ready.
1666 Amsterdam. Okay, cool. Anyways, I can't believe they showed off Assassin's Creed Hex already. I thought that was like another year or two out.
1666 has been a monumental.
But no, in all seriousness, the game looks neat. A game set during the Dark Age you'd think be a much more popular like choice, but
That's
no.
how I feel today about the game. Instead of explaining features, I'll simply say this. As of right now, the prologue is free to download on Steam
Oh.
and Epic Games Store.
Oh. So there's a demo.
It's a 30-minute story experience and a amuse-bouche, if you will. I'll leave you with
Oh.
a glimpse of what's to come when the game launches
Oh,
early
I
access later
see.
this year. Join us for the journey. Merci and panache godis.
Oh, and you can control cats. That's neat. I like a good game where you play as a cat. Yeah, so this is kind of a, yeah, kind of an Assassin's Creed-esque title, but more stylized. It looks cool, though. I think it looks cool, though. Like, jokes aside, I think it looks cool.
Thank you, Patrice. Still to come, we've got
Oh, they fixed the audio, thank fuck.
for you, including a special surprise guest. Who's that?
Bro?
Wait, that's Billy from Saw? Hey, Billy. that's great. We're here at Summer Game Fest. This is all about.
Saw Genesis. What the hell?
You heard the puppet. Roll the tape.
Roll the tape. He says, okay.
Years have passed since the Genesis took place.
Huh?
They call you a monster, but I call you a prophet. Pain is our only true path to redemption.
What?
It strips away the lies that people tell themselves.
What the hell?
Only then do they get to see.
Oh, God. Oh, jeez, that dude had his whole jaw fucked up. Damn.
A sacrifice must always be paid in blood.
I'm very confused by the premise. What is happening? So is this like 4 players versus the Dungeon Master or something escaping a torture chamber? Because I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of a cool premise. At least that's the vibe I get from this.
Your book, bound in blood, inspires those who are worthy.
Saw Genesis. 3 versus 1 multiplayer. Yeah, that makes sense. It looks neat, I guess. I mean, it looks interesting, I'm sure. But mostly just because it's Saw. I mean, the World War aesthetic looks neat too, but I don't know. Anyways, enough of my yapping. What is this? This high fantasy looking thing? Psy Games. Players first.
Will be determined by one.
Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Whoa. Bro, she got wings made out of human arms. That's some freaky design work.
Are you
ready? Yeah, sure, we're not.
The veil between realms is unraveling.
What? Guts, is that you? I'm joking, I know it's not Guts, but the big-ass fucking sword screams berserk. Someone had to make the reference, okay? All that old school, like, 2000s or 2010s, like, dude, saying the title of the game. No, don't do it. The scream's gonna fuck up again with her on screen. Get her out of here. I'm joking.
A studio formed by some of the most experienced developers.
I'm joking mostly. Okay, I'm joking.
This is Star Wars Zero Company.
Okay, yeah, this is what I heard they were showing off, right?
Intelligence was just briefed on Separatist fleet massing in the Serralona system.
I have no idea what this game's about.
You got someone?
Zero Company.
What do you got for me then? We're Silius. Coil's been spotted meeting with local gangsters. I know what they're up to.
I've been tracking that influence. You're the center of it all.
Alright, let's get a team together.
Oh, this is like a... Oh, this is a Dota-inspired Star Wars game. Interesting. I think. Yeah, it looks Dota-inspired. That's cool, actually. I like that.
We work with all kinds of folks.
Oh, and you get, like, different characters and different parties together. That's neat.
Ex-cons. And we're better for it. We're almost there. We just gotta finish this job.
I think it's cool that Disney's just letting a bunch of awesome developers tackle the Star Wars universe. Just like here's the Star Wars IP, do a game. What the fuck? Anakin? Bro, what was Anakin Skywalker doing there? What do you mean?
A little surprise at the end there, alright? Dark fantasy Odyssey has always been about one thing, the monster within, and today...
Well, we were just moving on from Anakin Skywalker being in a Star Wars game?
...into a brutal new world
really?
where vampires have emerged.
Oh. Oh, this is Blade. I just know it. I don't question it. I just know it. Yeah? Yeah?
The books. Please.
Maybe. I think it's Blade. I'm not entirely sure, but I kind of got the... What? Never mind, it's not Blade. I thought it was Blade for a second. It's crazy how there was already 2 games in this presentation that I thought were the Blade game for a minute.
I've done the unthinkable for my own family.
Determination is not enough to defeat your fate, Dawnwalker.
Men and monsters share the same blood. The blood of Dawnwalker. Damn, this September? Okay. I don't know what that game's about, but it sounds cool.
My name is Konrad Tomaszkiewicz, and I'm the game director of The Blood of Dawnwalker. What you just saw was an invitation to join us on an adventure.
Everyone really waited to announce their games for this specific Summer Games Fest just so they know they could dodge GTA 6. The glazing is crazy.
Shows where our saga leads to, a present-day adventure. The gameplay segment that followed is from our current game, and it's an origin story of Coin. I hope you will have as much fun.
Oh, I didn't realize it was a franchise thing, my bad.
Thank you, and have a great rest of the show.
Okay, well, good thing is I don't think she's gonna cause an audio issue again, but I don't want to jinx it.
Thanks, Conrad. Next, the creators of Among Us have been hard at work
Among Us.
project. And today we're revealing it for the first time.
Yeah, because then they just... I think I saw something on Twitter before going live with this. Didn't they announce an animated series? Or is this the animated series? Oh, no. Is it a game? Oh my god, single player Among Us. Yo, we've been waiting ages to do a single player Among Us game, and now we're finally doing it. A crime to solve. So they're basically making a single player version of how an Among Us map would go. Among Us story on guard. Interesting. What?
From the Among Us TV series, please welcome Yvette Nicole Brown and Liv Houston.
Bro, they just killed that guy. That man is dead.
We are so excited about the future of Among Us as crew members ourselves are excited to share even more good news about the animated series.
I think it's out already, isn't it?
Look, I know fans have been dying for updates, but there's a dead body right there. And the imposter could be any one of us. I think this calls for an emergency meeting.
So you'd rather call a meeting than complete our tasks? That's suspicious. I'll have to report this to Mirror HQ.
No, I mean, I don't think there's any.
Take it up with admin. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for.
Okay.
For chaos, betrayal, and more in the Among Us series. Enjoy.
How do you make this work without each episode just being an anthology?
Crewmates, our fellow mates of crew have perished. They would have
Why are you talking so weird? Yeah, I don't understand.
the official cause of death. Acute ripping off of the face.
What did crewmate festival see?
3 makes it a murder mystery.
Any one of us could be the killer. Was it you?
Whoever smells it, dealt it.
If only there was someone who could take charge.
Wow, that was a lot of screaming. What's back there?
I'm so happy to have you among us. Earth amongst us. Always forget.
Yep, it's now streaming. Okay. I mean, sure. If it's good, it's good.
Stay tuned, and it turns out there's more coming from one of this year's best reviewed games, 007 First Light. Here's a first tease of a new story mission coming later this year.
Yeah, okay, let's see.
Urgent call from the left, James. King Bathman requests MI6's help with a matter most sensitive, and he's asked for you, personally. Our alliance with Bathman is fragile at best, but if he has what he claims to have...
I've heard this game is really good.
Well worth the risk.
007, I mean.
Go back to 11 and find out what this is all about. Best of luck, 007.
Bomba will return in 007 First Light. Who the hell is Bomba? Yeah, Final Fantasy 14 Online. Cool. Turok Origins, Fall 2026. Armistice. I have no idea what that is. Power up your play. Okay, cool.
Brothers, the time is finally here. I know it seems difficult. All these years,
That, one all-white creature kind of looks familiar. I can't put my finger on it.
we shall show everyone how wrong they were. Sleeper, awake her!
Oh, Gothic. Okay. So they're kind of running an ad break, basically. Gotcha. I mean, cool owl robot. I don't know what this is, though. I mean, the game looks pretty. I'm seeing some weird, like... Yeah, like some weird frame issues and stuff here and there, but, like... I don't know, shit, it looks pretty. It looks pretty, I think. Minus, like, weird motion blur and anti-aliasing here and there, I guess. I think that's what it is. Look, I know PC stuff. I don't know the whole thing. Atria... Wait, what is that? Aeon 2. Well, someone's excited for Aeon 2. Oh, no. I said... Oh. Kuro Games and CDPR. Oh, okay. It's just Wuthering Waves.
The two of you really are from another universe.
Oh. Wait, so in Wuthering Waves, we can actually go to the fucking Night City. Interesting. I find it so... I find it so crazy that the hype around Edge Runners has exceeded the original 2077, like, promotions and whatnot. Like, yeah, no, I loved Edge Runners. That show was awesome, but, like... Oh. Fucking Atom Smasher, dude. I hate his ass. Fucking hell. And then what's this? The normal, like, next update?
That was a look at what's ahead for Wuthering Waves and its collab with Cyberpunk Edge Runners on June 8th. Now, if you want to track all the games shown today...
I don't know if I could get in to do the collab for it now. I think I'm a bit late on that. Like, I don't know. I just don't...
Right now, it's time for news on a massive expansion coming to a franchise that has been on this stage before.
What is this? Oh, oh, Capcom. Wait. Monster Hunter? This is the new Monster Hunter? Or is this just an expansion of the Wilds? I can't tell. So I'm guessing that this is like the big Wilds expansion, right? Or a expansion for Wilds. I don't know. World 2 or something. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I like the Rathalos design, though. It looks like, to me, it looks like a blend, like his scales are a blend of vanilla and chocolate ice cream. That guy looks cool, too. Yeah, I think it's a wild expansion, because they're so in the desert area of that game. Yeah, that didn't make sense. Like, what? Oh, wait, they're a new monster already? Okay, cool. Monster Hunter Wilds, what is it, Skybound or something? Ascendance. Okay, that was cooler than the title I was coming up with. Ooh. Eek boy. 2027, okay. Yeah, they always do like some sort of expansion for the Monster Hunter games nowadays. I find that's cool. Yeah, it requires the base game, yeah. Makes sense.
You know it's all for nothing.
Who the fuck are you? Arugan Shanghai. Sorry, I'm taking water sips in between my yabbering in these trailers. Oh, what the hell? What the heck is this? Kong Z, Master of Cantrip. Kong Z, okay, sure. Well, that worked, okay. Sorry, I had to stretch. Oh, you can summon a creature. Interesting. You know, I'm a little bogged out. We're kind of at the slower point here, I think, with this. Because, like, what? This is like a 2-hour stream or whatever. Yeah, the middle's going to be a little boring. And that ain't necessarily a bad thing. There's still some cool stuff in the boring parts. You just gotta look for it. That was a cool finisher. Bro, you activated your second phase this late into the fight, dog? I'm sorry, no, that's just a you problem. Uh-oh. Swords of Legend. Okay, cool.
Take your time. Enjoy.
That was a new look at gameplay from Swords of Legend, a fantasy action RPG. Then you saw a boss fight against Kong Kong Zi, with each move pulled from real centuries-old Chinese magic tradition. Now, how about a little toy car magic? Get ready for lots of loop-de-loops and massive jumps with the announcement of the biggest Hot Wheels racing game yet.
Okay. I thought that was Donkey Kong for a second. I was like, wait a minute, what? Okay, that's cool. Okay, so they're doing like their own big open worldy kind of Hot Wheels game, right? I mean, it looks cool. Don't remember the last time I saw a kart racer allow you to do like sidestepping like that. That's been a minute since I've seen something like that. In-engine footage. So is this isn't gameplay. This is just in-engine. Okay, sure. Hot Wheels Infinite Rush. And it's coming this September. Neat. Oh, Sonic? Wait, Sonic? Sonic! What the fuck? What? Okay, Ninja Turtles. Okay, neat. What's... Oh, they're showing off Crossroads DLC. Okay, that makes sense. This was year 1. Oh? This is year 2? Oh, new DLC. Let's go. Oh, we're doing City Escape. No, Godzilla! What the fuck? Huh? Ava? What the fuck? Wait. Ray is a racer in a Sonic game. I'm crying. There's no way. And we've got a new indie game. What? Sonic Pico Park. What the hell? Play with not friends. Expect chaos. Expect chaotic fun. What? Okay, cool. That was cool. Okay. It wasn't the announcement I was expecting, but Godzilla... Okay, Godzilla I knew.
A project that depicts the entire story of a famous anime from beginning to end.
Huh?
Dedicate your heart to this.
What? Wait, I don't get the reference. What is the referencing? Oh. Oh, we're getting a third Attack on Titan game, aren't we? Oh my god. Dude, Attack on Titan 2, I remember, was, like, really good. Like, people really enjoyed that one. Wow, we're going back to Attack on Titan with this one. Sick. And we're covering the Season 4 events. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised this didn't happen sooner. Like, when did the... Like, dude, the second game came out when the events of Season 3 were still just in manga form. Oh, Hanji. Baby, you crazy. I love you, but you crazy. Okay, I have to actually ask this. Okay, they're covering the entire Attack on Titan story in one game, is what I'm getting at. The fight for freedom begins and ends here. Attack on Titan 3. Nice. Next scouting report, July 1st, 2026. It's not actually coming out on July 1st, it's just like more stuff's happening. It's not actually coming out July 1st, that's too soon. I'll let this play for a minute and just talk about the last two bombs. Attack on Titan 3. That shit is not coming out July 1st, I refuse to believe that. And, Sonic Racing Crossroads getting Godzilla and Ava. I mean... Yeah, no, the Godzilla thing makes sense, and it's a new map, I think, too. Like, oh, Godzilla's rampaging through City Escape or something. I wasn't expecting an Evangelion map and Rei Ayanami as a playable racer. Like, what else? Is fucking Shinji, Asuka, and, what the fuck was the other dude's name? I forgot, the white-haired kid. Are all four of them are gonna be racers, or are they gonna... What's the plan with that? I don't understand. It's cool they're doing new DLC, though. Like, I think tracks is what it is, right? Like, actual, like, new DLC tracks. I think that's cool. And also the friend slop game. Yeah, though, I'm gonna try to get some people on board and be like, hey, you wanna play this random fucking Sonic game sometime soon? If it's out now, I'll probably buy it, but we'll see. But yeah, and then Attack on Titan 3. I've been thinking about buying the second one to try that out on, like, PC or whatever. Though now I guess I'll probably just buy the new one, depending on the, like, specs and whatnot. Because I hear the second game you can do a lot of cool stuff with that. I hope the third one's, like... I don't know, I hope the third game's interesting, that's all I'll say. Oh? Okay, what's this?
Not fear. All respect. You lost. One.
Raw Power Games presents Every Battle Strategic. Every battle visceral. Interesting. So instead of doing a Muso game where you're hacking down hordes, it's like an actual war simulator. I mess with it. Though I imagine this has been done before, I'm not too sure. Oh, and that should be how you kill people, yeah. That makes sense. Chronicles Medieval. Okay, cool. Got some good kills here, though, at least, right? Okay, that was pretty cool.
We have lots more Summer Game Fest ahead, and
Yeah.
trust me, you definitely will want to stick around. Right
Eat.
now, here's a new look at Sea of Remnants from NetEase.
What was this one again? Oh, I know this game, I think. This was another game that friend showed me. I don't know, it looks like Book of Life meets frickin' like... I don't know, like a good pirate movie. I mean, kind of like that one Aardman animation one, but... Yeah, and it's like free to play, but it's not a gacha, I think? I forget the exact thing. I mean, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that is it. Okay, neat.
On a shelf?
What? The Capcom collectibles. What is this?
Guys, is it me or is there something off with this one?
Hi, Leon.
He seems.
I have that Chun-Li figure.
A mustache? He doesn't have a mustache. Yeah.
Hey, buddy, what's your deal?
Howdy. Thanks for you. What's all this mess about me being different?
Well, look at
Bro.
that. Sounds different too.
What in the Sam hip? Everyone in Tokyo talks like this.
I know what this is. It's called a knockoff.
Well, tarnation. Could a knock off do this? Howdy. Dookie.
I'm sorry, that should not have gotten as big of a laugh out of you as it did.
I can't do it if you're watching.
Right. A new fighter enters the ring. Wah. Wiz Khalifa and Hitman? Yeah. I didn't know Wiz Khalifa was in the MMA. That's cool. The Wizard, featuring Wiz Khalifa. Neat. What the? What in the Pokemon? Whoa. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, what the hell? I like the design of that creature, though. Oh, that one looks cool, too. Leave it up to indie developers to do cooler Pokemon games than most of the stuff Game Freak puts out, usually. I said Game Freak, I mean Game Freak. Oh, wait, is this just Power World? I thought this was a different game. Oh, I swear I've seen that creature in Power World before. I'm positive that's the little spider feller, yeah. Also, the PAL can just turn into a cool, like, barbed, spiked sword, whatever that type of sword style's called. Sick. Power World 1.0. Oh. Oh, it's leaving early access. Okay, that's cool. I do find it funny that Nintendo tried to get this game shut down. And so, like, they're still going on strong from that. I'm happy it is. I am very happy it is.
Power World 1.0 is coming out on July 10th. Now, at the start of the show, I mentioned we'll have lots of new worlds to explore today, and the return of some long-awaited ones.
Oh?
This next game falls into that last category.
Interesting.
It's been a long 8 years.
Huh? I didn't hear the last bit. What was that?
Homicide. 6.
Oh!
Each case.
Oh shit, it's the Wolf Among Us, right? Telltale, yeah, let's go.
People are dying. Some monster is out there.
Vertigo, DC, Warner Brothers, PM Studios.
You're the guy to call.
I'm excited for the fans of this. They're getting the sequel finally.
Are you living under a rock? You're a raging dumpster fire of a person.
You're the reason I'm here.
She's a detective.
So interesting. That's cool. Dispatch did so well, the fact they're showing more confidence in Telltale-style games. I'm proud of them. And then Experience the Legend again this year. Huh? Oh, we're getting a remaster?
Oh no, don't look human.
His lips are sealed, but I'm not helpless. See around.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Oh, are they like remaster? So like what? It's a remake / remaster of the first game? Remastered. Alright, no, that's cool actually. I mess with that. Holiday 2026. Why don't you give us the date?
That's right, Bigby is finally back! And as we wait for his new adventure in 2027, check out The Wolf Among Us Remastered this holiday. Now this next game comes from an acclaimed studio that is deep into development on its next project.
Interesting. What's this? Oh, I like that. That ambitious architecture. Oh. Experimental drugs. Evie? Wait. Whoa, that girl's got baby face.
That's the beginning and end of it all. How about you try taking a hit?
You're acting a little strange today.
Oh yeah? It's our first mission in a while. Aren't you a little excited?
Stop saying weird things.
Okay, take it easy.
I'm a bit confused. Wait, is this like...
Quiet. They're moving.
Wait, I'm confused.
Ready, Angel.
Roger, Kenna. Tracking.
Doors closing.
Is this like Stellar Blade 2? Because I swear they called that girl Eve.
It'd be better for both of us if we got out of here quickly.
In the movies, this is always where things go wrong.
Hey.
But I'm not too sure, though. It looks very different compared to the first game.
The target stopped.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh boy. I wouldn't be surprised if Shift Up actually just has work done in the sequel much faster than we thought. But I don't know. Is this actually Stellar Blade 2 or is this something else? Because it doesn't... I don't know. Now that looks beautiful. I love a girl that can throw hands. Don't I love a girl that can throw hands? I'm getting serious Ghost in the Shell vibes, honestly, from this. Like... Oh, yeah. Definitely got Ghost in the Shell vibes going on here. I mess with it, though. It looks cool. Honestly, I hope this is a game that does really well, but we'll see. Yo. Oh. Oh, yeah, I was right. Stellar Blade Blood Rain. I mess with it. Okay.
That was a good one. Shift Up is returning to the world of Stellar Blade with an all-new sequel developed entirely by the original team that's here today. Set in the same universe as Stellar Blade, this next chapter continues the story beyond the events of the first game, introducing a new protagonist who you saw there, Evie. It's early in
Oh, Evie. I thought it was just Eve. My bad. I don't know why I thought that was the original girl's name.
But not quite.
Blah.
It's been almost exactly 3 years since Street Fighter 6 was released in June 2023.
Oh, okay.
What's ahead? This is Street Fighter 6 Year 4.
Year 4. Okay, let's see.
Street Fighter 6 is already entering Year 4, but I can sense that we already have new challengers on the horizon.
Okay, she looks cool. Yasmin. Arjun. Alright. Bosch. Alrighty.
Fascinating.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Hi, Tifa. Hello. Hi. The fact that it took us this long to get her like a proper 2D fighter is insane. Like, my god, homegirl's perfect for that. Okay, and let me guess, they're gonna roll this right into the announcement of Final Fantasy VII 3, whatever that one's gonna be called. I'm still saying Reclaim is the best title.
Thanks to all of you, Street Fighter 6 has reached its 3rd anniversary. And today, we're announcing this special collaboration with Final Fantasy.
I know the Final Fantasy developers like love Tekken. They put their protagonists of the last 2 games in like 7 and 8. But I don't know, like...
Tifa is a character loved by the players all around the world. That's exactly why our goal was this. To bring to life a Tifa who truly fights within the world of Street Fighter 6.
Yeah. They brought Mai Shiranui and Chun-Li back together in this game. They're throwing Chun-Li and not Chun-Li, Tifa, and there was just bonus.
Movement has been rebuilt as Tifa the Street Fighter.
Yep.
Materia has also been reimagined as a new gameplay system.
Materia's a gameplay system. Oh boy.
We cannot show it today, but we adapted an iconic Final Fantasy element to the battle experience.
Interesting. What, are you gonna be able to do fucking limit breakers against, I don't know, fucking Akuma or something? Okay.
Thank you to Hamaguchi-san and Nakayama-san for coming all the way from Japan to join us for that special moment on stage. Then we'll see you guys again later this year. All right. Well, now it has come time for our final announcement.
Aww.
I know. What's it going to be, guys? Any guesses? No. And frankly, I don't know what I could say to set this moment up besides this. Get ready for the final battle.
Yeah?
Long ago, a shadow fell upon our planet. Guided by calamity, one man sought dominion through reunion.
Yep.
By his will, a star fell. A meteor called forth to bring ruin to all. But our planet answered, awakening mighty weapons to stand against the celestial threat.
Damn.
Now, hope endures in those who fight.
Long story short, world's in trouble. Has been for a while.
The airship.
Let's give Sephiroth the beating of a lifetime.
Yeah. Oh my god, Cloud's dropping it.
You're mine.
I'm dude.
I'll make this quick. Good night.
The sky's the limit.
Yeah, they got both these dudes playable. This is gonna be peak. I'm sorry.
I can do this. I'll make you proud.
Oh wait, they got new outfits. Cloud's got new fit. Hold on.
Far as I can tell, these things don't distinguish between friend and foe.
Oh, we're getting huge battles. Okay.
Let us put your faith to the test, Cloud.
What is it called? What is it called? Revelation. Okay.
Never would have made it this far without you guys. And I won't let you down. I promise.
Nice. Okay, that's cool. That's really cool.
There you have it. And no, he's not done yet. Please join me in
Oh.
welcoming back to Summer Game Fest the director of Final Fantasy VII Revelation, Naoki Hamaguchi-san.
Interesting. It's crazy to think that years ago we were just now getting excited about the prospect of FF7 being remade. What was it, E3 2015? God, time's flying by so fast.
I'm truly delighted to unveil Final Fantasy VII Revelation, which is launching simultaneously on all platforms.
Hey! Let's go!
And we've only been able to come this far thanks to every single one.
I mean, they got Rebirth working on Switch too. It makes sense they want to get it on this new one on there too. A lot of the same assets and whatnot.
The central theme of this title is resolve. Cloud and his companions each confront their own destinies and find the resolve to march toward the final battle.
そして私自身もこのシリーズを完結させるという決意を胸にこの作品と向き合ってきました。
I too have carried a promise in my heart throughout this journey, the resolve to see the series through to its very end.
皆さんに最高の形でお届けします。ぜひ見届けてください。
We're committed to delivering this experience in its ultimate form. Please stay with us and witness what lies beyond that resolve.
Okay.
Today, to help guide us on our path, please show me in Welcome to the Stage the voice of Vincent Valentine, Matt Mercer.
Oh. Bro spoke English to introduce Matt Mercer. You know you're cool as shit if you got... Nah, that's cool.
Thank you very much, Hamaguchi-san. It's truly a privilege to be here with you today, if you know me. There's honestly so much to see in Revelation. I think we just kind of need to dive right in. What do you say?
Are we getting a gameplay trailer or something?
I don't mind if I do.
Oh god, I hope I'm not spoiled too much about Rebirth. I don't know.
As we reunite with our heroes, the meteor looms in the skies above, a constant reminder of your mission and the grave threats you'll confront as you embark upon your journey and face the epic conclusion of the remake series. Aboard the Highwind, your very own airship and the pride of the Shinra fleet, you'll take to the skies and witness our most expansive open world yet. From the outskirts of Midgard, to the sun-drenched Medial Archipelago, to the warrior nation of Wutai. Simply pick a direction and set sail. But how can you be expected to protect the whole world at once? You'll need to cover ground fast.
I'm not jumping. No way, no how.
Don't worry, his parachute's your top of the line. Pull the cord and pop. You'll be floating through the air like a feather.
At any moment in the open world, simply pilot the Highwind to your destination and take a leap of faith. With the wind rushing past, you'll descend seamlessly from the sky above to the ground below. Where will the winds guide you first? That freedom is in your hands. But no matter your destination, to defeat your enemy, you'll need a fighting chance. And that starts with your trusted allies.
Reno, you dick.
Teetering on a blade's edge, everyone assembles at Cloud's side, forming an epic ensemble of heroes. Each with their own story that brings you closer together than ever. But a good unit needs more than friendship to save the day. It needs a disciplined combat regiment. The hybrid battle system, established in Remake and refined in Rebirth, is perfected in Revelation, putting even more power in your hands. In fluid, real-time action, seamlessly switch between party members to even the odds. Then,
You make me think this game's gonna come out this year, but no, it can't.
powerful new spells and abilities. Activate
Like, my god, it'd be cool, but no, it's gonna be next year or something, man. Come on.
Call on mighty summoned entities that can turn the tide of battle.
Hi, Ifrit.
Something you've written never gets old.
No, it is not.
Chill-inducing fights ahead in Revelation. I'm so excited to see all of your reactions. It's gonna be amazing.
I'm guessing you have a favorite character to play, Battles.
I might be a little biased.
Vincent.
But since you brought it up, let's have a look at our newest coffin-dwelling companion, Vincent Valentine.
Yeah, buddy.
I won't return to my coffin until we've put Sephiroth in his.
Vincent is a deft gunslinger, capable of delivering precise, high-yield shots. But there's more to this secretive former Turk than meets the eye. The result of experimentation at the hands of Shinra. Vincent can transform into the Galleon beast at the press of a button, gaining tremendous power while transformed. And when combined with the skills of a certain ace pilot, their high-impact synergies disrupt the fight with ferocious results.
Nice.
The leap and lancer, the dash and regard.
We're really just getting a bunch of, like, overview of what the game's gonna be like, huh?
The cantankerous pilot extraordinaire.
Well, I know I need to hop on fucking Rebirth and finish up Remake as soon as possible. Jeez. Oh my god. I am not going to sleep. No, I will not.
Bring a whole host of enemies to heal, but to fully control the battlefield, skilled with the
Barrett, what are you wearing?
so far, to further augment your combat
What are you wearing, dog?
for size. Function integrated tactical suitwear, or the FIT system for short, allows you to further
The
customize
fit
your
system is
playstyle with
crazy.
uniforms imbued with unique movesets, alongside your equipment and material.
Oh, they're putting the class system in this. Really?
You'll need all the strength you can muster.
They're putting the class system in this.
Hanging in the balance, the planet itself has unleashed its last line of defense. The weapons. Ancient beasts that are larger than life and capable of untold destruction. Will you be enough to stop them before it's too late? As the world is torn apart, you and your friends must unite. In Revelation, we come to the thrilling conclusion of the Final Fantasy VII saga. And your mission is clear. Take up your Buster Sword, equip your materia, and stand together. One last time. These skies belong to me! Hope you're ready!
Yeah. Oh.
Well, thank you all. Thank you, Hamaguchi-san, for bringing us this extended look at Final Fantasy VII Revelation. I think I speak for all of us when I say we cannot wait to play it.
But Mark,
Huh?
I think we ended the video too early. I hate to leave a story unfinished.
What?
Is that right? Well, then, we better take a look.
What? What's happening? Oh, we're seeing the follow-up of that clip at the end of the trailer. Okay. My god, the fucking texturing work is looking crazy. Mind you, this is all in Unreal Engine 4. Oh, we're just seeing a kaiju battle with this one, huh? Bro! Bro, you're making me want to play Rebirth early. Stop. Spring.
The promise is fulfilled. The journey ends here.
Oh my god. Episode 1, 2, and 3. Oh man. Yep. Man, it's gonna stink when this comes to an end.
Which is appropriate for today because SGF is really a celebration of games across all platforms. Thank you to Hamaguchi.
What's gonna be like spring, like May, June?
Very special announcement. And thanks to Lucy for a great job coaching. Didn't you, Greg?
Hi, Lucy. Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff. What an amazing way to end the show, but that's not all. Because coming up right now is Day of the Devs with a look at many new independent game titles, including multiple new game announcements.
That's right.
Heck yeah.
Awesome indie games, so make sure to stay tuned and watch that, and we will see you live this August in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live, streaming live on Tuesday, August 25th. Until then, have a great summer, everybody.
That was cool. I enjoyed that a lot. Oh my god, they're really making me want to speed up buying the games, huh? Or not buying, playing them. And the looping's back. Well, at least it only came back at the end. That's fine. Jason Schreier, games take 7+ years to make. I might watch that later, maybe. We'll see. Let me try to find, Okay, I'm trying to... This be safe, right? No, I don't do subscriptions on this thing, apparently. Fuck. Okay, yeah, let's just look up... I want to at least do a review thing. The thing ended, but I want to at least give a review. Yeah, the thing will be right here. I am surprised, genuinely surprised. We're getting... They're putting the class system in here. I don't think that was in Rebirth, was it? Like, they're giving us, like, an actual class-esque system. Or at least something close to one in the final game. That's weird. I don't know how that's gonna work, but, like, hey, if it's like, oh, you basically get to have a new ability or something out on top of your usual kit, that's cool. But I don't know, that's weird. Here, let me just look at their channel. Just look at everything. Okay, no, that was from the other stuff. Yeah, this had a lot of, like, really cool announcements. Yeah, freaking Last Ronin being made by Platinum Games is insane. Weren't people, like, making that, like, a fan, like, a wish list kind of prediction? Like, oh, if they were making a Last Ronin game, why not just let Platinum do it? Well, Black Force was... They basically just said, yeah, the Black Force version of the game's canceled. We're moving over to Platinum Games. That is interesting that they're doing that. Like, I'm positive the version that Black Force Games was working on wasn't going to be bad by any stretch. Those guys do a good job with the Destroy All Humans remake, but... yeah, no, even I admit I had a bit of a hard feeling, predicting how on earth that was, gonna go. Not even like, oh, it's because they're a bad developer thing. It's just like the games they make are so different. It's interesting to see that, but now it's like, oh, Platinum Games is making it, so naturally it's going to be a good title, I'm sure. I don't know. I'm happy to see the game is at least back on track, at least, even though it basically they just confirmed it got rebooted. But it's cool, I guess. Hey, Paramount Games started a whole game studio just to make sure The Last Ronin got a proper, respectful adaptation, and hopefully it turns out well. But let's see, what else? Gen Atlas. Okay, I'm just gonna pop up trailers now. And I'm gonna pop it up right there, but that's fine. I'm gonna pop up a couple trailers. Yeah, Last Ronin, cool trailer. I'm happy we're finally getting the game. But let's see what else. I'll look at Guild War 3 again. That was definitely cool. Saw Genesis. That's a weird looking game. I have no idea what that one's about. Like, is it like a post-World War 1 or 2 like set game? Like, it's called Genesis, so like, is it like a prequel to the whole thing? Like, oh, this is Jigsaw's first proper kill, and it was a bunch of like old enemies in the war or something. I have no idea. Virtual Fighter Crossroads. I mean, hey, it's cool. I don't really know the franchise that well, but hey, for the people who enjoy it, I'm happy you're getting your new game. Again, kind of wish we did get to see Jet Set Radio, though. I would have been way more excited for that, personally. Okay, let's see. Let's just start reviewing some of this stuff. Yeah, this was a fucking way to start off. No Requiem DLC. We're just getting Code Veronica Remake. And it looks so good. I mean, I think this is being done by the same team that made, what was it, the RE2, 4, and, an RE2 and 4 remakes? It's not being done by the guys that did, Resident Evil 3, I don't think. I wanted to read the nameplates. Nothing notable. Okay, so it's just Kung Kirg. So, I'm also happy to see how this is going. Yeah, Paris. Yeah, because I think they said in RE2, like, oh, he's in Paris or something, like, when... I'm rambling. In, like, Code Veronica, I think they said he was... like, Chris Redfield was, like, hanging out in Paris or something. I forget where they said that originally, but that's cool at least. They're going into it. And I thought originally, oh, wait, it's a girl looking for her brother. It might be Claire. This feels like an RE thing, but I don't know. But yeah, no, we're gonna see young Chris Redfield in crispy 4K. That's gonna be weird. Because, like, all we've seen of Chris was, like, the same build of him from, like, Resident Evil 8. And it's like, now we're gonna go back and see, like, a scrawny version of, like, the younger one in RE7, if that makes any sense. I don't, oh, man. Yeah, I'm just doing trailer breakdowns and, like, discussion stuff. Yeah. Yeah, and then Hunk fucking kidnaps Claire, I think, the second she gets out here. Yeah, we're going back to the island, baby. Oh my god. Yep, yeah, okay, most people think, oh, it's a V, so it's like Resident Evil 5. No, it's Veronica. It's Code Veronica, baby. That X is too synonymous with Resident Evil now. Like, come on. I am interested to see how they handle the more absurd elements of Code Veronica's narrative. That's going to be interesting. And Mike, dude, fucking Claire. Game graphics are getting so, like, intense. And I guarantee it's just like, oh, they want to show it off and make it look really realistic. And then they'll scale it down a little bit for the proper release. That's how it goes with a lot of these things. But I don't know, dude. Like, it's uncanny almost. I don't know. A lot of the graphics I saw today were like, damn, this shit's realistic. I think I got pointed out to it when I saw God of War Laufey. Yeah, no, they have that, just this realistic woman here with all these fantasy creatures. But, I don't know. Like, gaming graphics have been improving a lot more. Mostly from a style standpoint, but also, like, hey, they're getting more and more realistic. This just looks like... It looks like a real woman. It's not even like Resident Evil 9 Requiem, where it's like, oh, it's Leon, but he still looks like video game Leon. This literally just looks like a real woman. Like a real person. but it's a video game. Oh, I think we have an internet dying situation happening again. Oh boy. Well, I got you, bitches. For you see, I knew you was gonna do this shit. I knew you were gonna do this shit. That's why I started recording these things. Fuck you. But yeah, no, yeah, okay. Check to see the stream's active again. Hold on. Let me just refresh. Yeah, okay, we good. Okay, I'm heading back over to this now. So, anyways, back to what I was talking about earlier before the stream ended, and restarted. Yeah, no, damn. White woman. And fuck, she looks good. And I assume the guy capturing her is Hunk, right? I assume that's Hunk. I don't know if it's actually him or not, but it would probably make sense to be. But yeah, no, graphics, dude, this shot alone looks real. Like, slightly stylized, maybe, sure, but like... I don't know. If you told me this was like a scene from a movie, like a live-action movie, I'd believe you. Capcom's engine is just going crazy. Also, the choice to just call this Veronica and not Resident Evil Code Veronica. That's interesting. And it's a different font looking, too. Like, they're using lower cases for it instead. I have to imagine that means the game is a bit later... Or not later on, it's probably a bit earlier on than we'd think. Why is there a random Splatoon video on my feed? What the hell? What is this? I mean, I assume this is just, oh, it's talking about the series to build it to Raiders, but still. Splatoon.
Oh, hey, it's you. You can be an Inkling or an Octoling in some games.
Huh.
Both have a swim form resembling some very familiar sea creatures. You're gonna need a lot.
Okay, no, it's just a breakdown video, and I assume at the end they're talking about the, Yeah, it's Splatoon 3 and Splatoon Raiders. Okay, cool.
Today we are off.
Alright. Sorry, I had to do that little divergent tangent there for a second. Alright, back onto this.
And deeply human. From Eco to Shadow of the Colossus to The Last Guardian, he has left an unforgettable mark on this medium. Please join me in recognizing the legendary
Fumito Ueda. Yeah, no, I'm gonna just skip to the gameplay reveal and everything, because oh my god. Y'all, listen, y'all don't 100% understand the significance of this. Like, it's kind of slept on now, right? Like, Fumito Ueda's games. Like, I mean, there's a lot of influences you can give to Ueda in terms of the games he made. Like, Ico feels like, I want to say like one of those atmospheric indie games you'd see online nowadays. Like, it was different back then. Mind you, his games started coming out during the PS2. And I think Ico started as PS1 maybe? I'm not too sure, but Fumito Ueda, his first game, Ico, has a lot more in common with like modern atmospheric puzzle-based indie games compared to like what games were back then. And Ico had a really unique story in its own regard. Then or more of a traditional, like, oh, save the girl kind of narrative, but like it was still really unique for what it was. Then you get Shadow of the Colossus. You're given this massive, barren, but hauntingly beautiful like world to explore. And you have these different these creatures you're trying to kill, the Colossi. It's just 16 bosses, and you traverse this massive world to find them and hunt them down. In the game, atmospherically beautiful, the landscapes are stunning, you know? It's just... Shadow of the Colossus is unequivocally one of the best games of all time. Dare I say, I think it's one of the few games that are genuinely a masterpiece. I firmly believe that. I think Shadow of the Colossus, firmly one of, if not, the greatest games of all time. And it's just it left a mark on the industry. Again, this was a very ambitious game. You had to scale these giant colossi, these giant creatures to kill them. It had crazy physics for a time. It was the game that pushed the PlayStation 2 to its absolute limits. And then Ueda kind of takes like a 10-year, or not a 10-year break. No. He kind of is just like, hey, we're going to come back with another game, but it's not going to come out for a bit. Last Guardian was revealed to be as like a PS3 end of gen kind of title, like Shadow was to the PS2. The game gets delayed a bit to get the character AI and stuff down, and it comes out on PS4 in 2016. A more controversial title from what I hear. I have not played that one yet, but I really want to. But it continues to have that unique style and look that you expect from one of Ueda's games. And it's just absolutely... It's still a good time. It's still a great game from what I hear. Like, it is still... It's at least on par with Ico. Which Ico is like... I'd say Shadow of the Colossus is like a 98 to 100. Ico's like 83. I hear Last Guardian's about the same as Ico, maybe a little better. But I'm not too sure about that. But what you have here is unequivocally a bold as hell and exciting new direction. I'm just going to pop this up real quick so we can watch this again, because, yeah, dude, this is just... Did not want to do that, but okay, whatever. From the developer of Ico, Shadow of the Colossus, and The Last Guardian. You also have to understand that all those games are in a fantasy setting, and we're getting this post-apocalyptic sci-fi game. Like, how the heck does that work? If you've been keeping up with, like, all the teases from Gen Design about their next game, this is gonna be something really interesting. Yeah, and also this, too. You fly the head around these massive landscapes. And you can pilot these big robots. And you also do, like, a Shadow of the Colossus thing. We see later, like, you're trying to dismantle these robots with your firearm. Like... Yeah, I saw a bit of a frame drop around there, and that's probably... This is, like, graphically intensive looking game. Like, if people are saying that, you know, this could be a next-gen title, I'm just looking at the scale of it appropriately. I'm just like, dude, this just... Scale-wise, it looks absolutely insane. This could probably be passed off as like a PlayStation 6 era game. But yeah, Gen Atlas. Gen Design, Gen Atlas. I think this game looks really freaking cool. I hope this thing does incredibly well, because this is just looking like, hey, he's making a successor to Shadow of the Colossus. But he's adding his own flair and, like, unique story to it. People have hypothesized for a while that this is basically going to be Ueda's, like, version of the Atlantis legend. Because, like, if you've seen the original trailer for that, well, not the original trailer, the original Game Awards 2024 trailer, maybe? Oh, they marked this as 2025. That's why I got confused. No, the game was revealed in 2024. This is from Summer Games Fest 2026. Don't make me think I'm younger than I am, Jeff Keighley. I tell myself that too much anyways, but it doesn't help the ping. But anyways. I'm looking at this very carefully, and I'm just like, damn. You know, it's really cool what they're doing here, right? It is really cool what they're doing. Because what this is essentially is... to me at least, right, what Gen Atlas is doing, basically, it's their version of Atlantis. You pick up the hints that are in the original Game Awards teaser, and it's like, there's just so much to it. Like, Ueda, what he does, takes myths and then rebuilds them. I think that's the best way I could kind of put it without sounding too crazy, but like, there's not really any other way to say it. It's just like a way to make generation-defining games. Again, Shadow of the Colossus, even The Last Guardian are great examples of that. Ico even. Like, yeah, no, like, his games are iconic just for how different they are, and I'm interested. I wishlist Gen Atlas now. Yeah, I'm gonna listen. There's no release date on this. It's probably not gonna be for like another year or two. But oh my god, am I hyped beyond... I'm just so hyped. I am so excited for Gen Atlas. If this comes out in like the next 2 years and I'm still doing streaming, I'll definitely give this a shot. I want to play this. But alright, let's move on to the Guild Wars 3 announcement. I deadass thought for a minute looking at this for some reason, like, oh, this is going to be Sonic Frontiers 2. No, it is not, because secretly, they're reviving High Guard. I'm sorry, no, but if you remember what Jeff did, he revealed this, I think, 3v3 tower defense hero shooter called High Guard. The guy riding this creature's back looks a lot like the Protag from that game. Like, just from, like, the first glimmer, it really does.
We all have our own reasons for coming to this vast frontier.
Yeah, and I know with Guild Wars specifically, it's like they did Reforged recently, which was like, oh, a World of Warcraft classic, but for the first Guild of War game. People love that. They revived the servers, they revived the whole game. You get the entire game and its expansions for $20 on Steam. That's a pretty good deal, honestly. In this economy, that's a damn good deal. But, okay, one thing I'm going to... And I know Guild War 2 is not that well liked. I heard people really don't like that game, and Reforged was kind of just a way of bringing back the old one. But modern evolution of the MMO, that sounds weird. I don't know. Because, like, how are they just going to make it like a massive, like, I don't know. I mean, it definitely has a very different, like, setting, at least from what I saw compared to the first game. Like, the first game's aesthetic was more like the old Lord of the Rings movies, if that makes any sense. Like, it looks like this, like what the Lord of the Rings movies did, kind of. This, like, definition of, like, all the fantasy world of, like, the 2000s or whatever. This looks much more abstract and, like, weird. And also there's, like, traversal mechanics, too. This is looking like a completely different game. It's just sequel to Guild War, name only in places. And yeah, you're expected to, like, travel around this place. Again, Guild War originally was, like, the main competitor to World of Warcraft. The comparison of WoW Classic wasn't just because, oh, you know, it's the easiest comparison. No, Guild War was the original competitor to World of Warcraft. So they revived the original game with Reforged, which is, again, $20 on Steam and is a pretty good buy. And then you have this, which is looking to be like a completely different beast. Like, I don't even know how to process what they're doing with this. Like, look at some of the stuff they're doing. This doesn't... If you told me this was a sequel to Guild Wars, I would not have believed you, but... Here we are. I think the game looks interesting. Beta begins fall 2027 is a crazy thing to do, but... I don't know. We'll see. It looks interesting, though. I think it looks interesting, but we'll see how that all goes. But yeah, it's a much more of a high-concept fantasy setting compared to the first game for sure, and I think the second game was also different, so it's not entirely out of character. But yeah, Guild War 3, not a bad idea at all, actually. I'm very interested in seeing how that goes. Okay, and then they just stopped doing the uploads. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because there was all that Final Fantasy VII stuff. I mean, there's not really much to, Oh, wait, things still... Oh, they're doing the indie show now. I guess we can tune into this for a bit. Running off in the background a bit, why not?
That's my favorite part.
Yeah, they're just showing off a bunch of indie games right now. I don't think it's anything too crazy, I don't think. But yeah, Summer Games Fest. I mean, overall, I thought the show was really cool. Like, I don't really have any major complaints about the show. Again, it's similar kind of to... I could talk about the state of play later. I'll talk about just what the show was. I thought it had some really cool announcements. But like a lot of these shows, again, they saved the cool stuff for the beginning and the end. And I thought, oh, the middle chapter stuff wasn't that bad. It had some pretty cool highlights, sure, and it had weird spots here too. Like, I'd say it's a solid 8, is what the show was. For what it was, a solid 8 out of 10 show, not really anything to complain about. Yeah. Actually, I'll let the stream play and just go back to the menu, the notepad real quick. Give me 1 second to put the notepad up on the screen again so we can count off what we got right and what we didn't get right. Because, yeah, no, your boy absolutely got a couple of cool things right. If this thing will actually load my page. Why is it not? Why is it not? Come on. Hang on. Is there like a refresh thing for this tab in particular or no? Properties, let's see. Oh, is it a different thing? Oh, why was it a different thing than what was listed? That's weird. Okay, I fixed it now. Yeah, probably because the file format was changed. Okay, that makes sense. All right. So, what do we get right for here? Strike that through. We got the Final Fantasy VII remake prediction right, but let's be real, a lot of people were predicting that. We're getting the multi-platform launch. That's hella sick. Reclaim is not the title. I don't get what the Revelation one is, unless it's like alluding to a massive like plot twist specific for the remake series, but who knows? Reclaim, I mean, kind of felt like it made sense, but hey, I don't know. I messed with it a good bit. I am surprised there wasn't like something bigger Sonic-wise that showed up. He usually does have a good presence here, but hey, new Crossworlds DLC, we're getting fucking Godzilla. Godzilla did follow Miku into Sonic Racing Crossworlds. He did technically do that. And also fucking Evangelion for some reason. We're getting fucking Rei Ayanami as a racer, and probably Asuka and Shinji too, if I had to make a guess. Maybe. At least one of those two. I don't really know who they're going to do, but I imagine Asuka's going to probably be the other one, since that's like everyone's waifu. Intergalactic. I mean, that was a bit of a far-reach prediction, I'll admit, but like, I don't know, I didn't think it was that crazy. Okay. Resident Evil, I'm crossing it off. Code Veronica Remake, 100%. They're probably saving Requiem DLC for like a future Capcom Presents thing, but I digress. Nothing from Warner Bros. Like, wasn't Warner Bros. One of the big, like, developers meant to be showing up here, I thought? Or, no. That'll probably be a Game Awards announcement, if anything else. And then Persona announcements. Yeah, it's probably this. Yeah, Persona 4 and 6 are probably going to be revealed this Sunday, if I had to make a guess. I mean, how many more years do we have to wait for Persona 6, dog? It's like, that or GTA 6 at this point, man. Like, come on. And yeah, everything else is just wild prediction, but hey, I like to be a little crazy with my thought process. No Hogwarts, no Kingdom Hearts, not even the Kojima thing. Like, OD did not show up at all. Nothing from Star Wars, nothing from Dustbloods, nothing that. We did get the Project Robot showcase. I'm happy I got to at least predict that, I guess, right? Why not? I got blue balled and think we're going to get Blade shown off twice during this. I hate it. But I can at least... Okay, I can give a couple of things, right? Okay, so... No new gotchas, thank goodness. We didn't get a new Joe Biden kid showing up on the stage for no reason, but we did actually get a good bit of scuff, so that was funny. And trying to look at everything else. So yeah, Jet Set Radio remake reveal. That was cool. Again, I mean, no, it didn't show. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? No, we didn't get Jet Set Radio reveal. I want to see that, but no, we didn't get that revealed. Yeah, we're gonna have to at least wait another year for Kingdom Hearts 4, probably. Probably. Okay, back to here. But yeah, overall, I'm gonna do another. But yeah, FF7 Remake Part 3 coming. That's going to be something, jeez. All the biggest announcements of the show, yeah. Can I flip? Oh, can't show that. Oh, actually. Oh, it doesn't show up on here. Okay, thank goodness, actually. That's, okay, thank God that pop-up menu does not show up here. I might have doxed myself. You only changed the to dark mode, I'm afraid. You'll have to humor me for a bit. My apologies. Okay, but yeah, we're gonna go over this. Yeah, Code Veronica remake. Really excited for that. Oh yeah, the new Cuphead stuff coming out too. That's interesting. So yeah, another hand-drawn, I assume a sequel. And then we're getting like an 8-bit kind of like interval game, I guess is. I mean, it looks cool for sure. Yeah, I like the vibe of it. I like the style of it. If it's at a good price, I'll probably check it out with some people, but we'll see. Alien Isolation 2 World Premiere. Yeah. I want to be excited for that. One, I haven't played the first game, though. And two, again, the worry about them developing this in Unreal Engine 5 does concern me a bit, because a lot of developers are not able to optimize that engine well. Like, that's a movie. Unreal Engine 5 is a software for film companies to make, like, film quality assets at a good, like, pace. Which, again, is weird that we're already thinking of jumping to Unreal Engine 6 already. Like, dog, most of these developers don't even know how to use Unreal Engine 5 yet. Why are we going from 5 to 6 so quickly? But I'm happy to at least see, hey, the original developers are back. It's looking like they're putting a lot of passion into it. And we're going to see how a xenomorph infestation can dismantle a colony in a really cool horror game. Which I think is going to do really well for them. Gen Atlas, yeah, dude, this, that's gonna have to be a day one buy for me. Like, just personally, that's just, I'm gonna have to give it. We have to support that game. Look, listen, any other game coming out can fail for me, but you gotta fucking support for me to await this next game. Like, I want that to do well so badly. I just want the man to be able to make more games and stuff and just do more. That dude just comes out of hiding like every decade or so to make a new game. Hopefully we see more of it soon, and hopefully we get to play it sooner rather than later, but let's see. What else? Blood Message, I actually kind of like how that's looking, but I am curious to see more. Stranger Than Heaven, wild stuff. I will say that. I am really interested to see how the fuck Tupac got resurrected for Stranger Than Heaven. Like, is it just going to be the face of the actor being used? Are they using, like, old audio recordings? You can be like, I don't know how the fuck that's gonna work. That's insane. They resurrected this man 30 years beyond the grave to play this one character in their fucking Yakuza game. Or whatever. That's funny to me. That is pretty funny. Let me see. Yeah, Black Flag Resynced. I think that looks really cool. I'm actually pretty excited for that one. They resurrected the last Ronin game with Platinum Games. Yeah, that's cool. That is really cool. Gundam Rogue Orbit actually does look like a pretty good game. I am hopeful it does turn out to be like a really solid like mech combat game that's like not like the usual stuff, but we'll see. We'll see. Most anime video games from like the 2010s and like early 2020s are not the best. Unless you're Dragon Ball, but we'll see how that goes. An extremely hard game. Yep, Front Shape slopped. I'm surprised I was even at the show here, if anything else, but we'll see. Crossfire. New studio made up of veteran devs of Naughty Dog, Infinity War, and more. Also looks kind of cool. Control Resonance. I'm interested in seeing how that looks. I do want to wait for reviews, though. Even though I love the direction they're going with it, like, just personally, I adore it. I do want to see more of it before I make the judgment call. Yeah, Guild Wars 3. New world to explore momentum-based movement and a new combat system will launch on PC and PS5. That's going to be a weird one. That's going to be a weird one. Hopefully it's good, but like, again, they're not really doing stuff like the first game. Like, again, new world to explore, but also a momentum-based movement. I want to see more of that momentum-based movement, but we'll see. We'll see. Star Wars Racers looks cool. End of Abyss. I forgot what that one was. What was that one? I forgot what that one was. Virtual Fighter. That looks interesting. Returning to Pai Chan. Yeah, that's going to be a fucking thing I got to catch up on. Oh, huh. RuneScape Dragon Wilds. Cool. Grounded 2 is cool. Mafia Old Country expansion looks interesting. Will feature Don Celeria from the original Mafia. Oh, that's who that guy was. Okay. Yeah, I haven't played the Mafia game, so I don't really know the characters. 1666 Amsterdam. Oh, it's being headed by former Assassin's Creed head Patrice Distillis. So it's an Assassin's Creed game set during the Dark Ages and everything but name. They essentially just said, hey, we're beating Ubisoft to the punch with the next Assassin's Creed. That's cool. And it's available to play right now. I like that. That's cool. Saw Genesis. I mean, premise-wise, I think it sounds kind of cool. But again, like, I don't know how much that's going to grow into, like, the game. Because, yeah, asymmetrical multiplayer horror game. But apparently there's, like, a cool prequel story told about, like, this guy that was in World War I, how he's doing this stuff to people. Like, this is, like, the first time Jigsaw started killing people, I think? I don't know. I don't really know how all that's going to work out, but we'll see. Lord of the Fallen 2, I haven't really heard about that. Star Wars Zero Company. That looks cool, yeah. Fucking Anakin Skywalker's going to be in a game. The last time Anakin was in, like, a modern AAA game was, like, 2017 with, like, Battlefront 2, I think. But, like, as part of the story, though, that's interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, Dawn Walker. Interesting. Among Us story on guard. Yeah, we're getting an Among Us single-player campaign, along with the animated series. That's funny. And that's out on Paramount Plus right now, so that's cool, I guess. Lenny Kravitz's Ballman. I don't know who that is. Again, who's Ballman? I don't know. I don't know. I only keep up the 007, like, on a very surface level. I don't know everything, okay? The new Monster Hunter Wilds expansion, that actually does look pretty cool. That does actually look pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. And let me see the rubbish. Swords of Legend. Sure, I don't really know what to make of that game, but sure. Arugon Shanghai's game. Sure. Interesting. Weird first look, I guess, but sure. Hot Wheels Infinite Rush. Sure, that looks neat. Sonic's 35th. Again, we're in Year 2 DLC. Godzilla and Evangelion. Sega also announced Sonic Pico Park, a new co-op multiplayer game with pixelated graphics and emphasis on chaos. This is going to be a game I end up playing with friends and screaming over, huh? And then we're getting Attack on Titan 3. I'm hyped for that one, I'm not going to lie. Especially if we're playing through the entire events of AOT, that's going to be something to look forward to. Though again, I am a bit weirded out that it took them this long to do it, I guess. Like, not in a bad way, just like... I'm going to look this up real quickly, just Search Google for Attack on Titan 3. Let me see. Oh, more. Okay, so more details are arriving in July. It's not actually the game itself. That part confused me. I was like, wait, are we getting this game in like next month? Yeah, no, it's a sequel to both of Bandai Namco's previous attempts at Attack on Titan games. Yeah, it's going to be the entire thing. So it's not just them going through the events of just the final seasons. It's going through everything. That's going to be crazy to see, but we'll see how that goes. Yep. Yeah, just doing that. I love Attack on Titan. I'm very excited to see what that game goes through. Next scouting report is on July 1st, 2026, though it's unclear if this is the release date or the time when more information will be revealed. It's probably just when more information will be revealed. Coming to all platforms, PS5, Switch 2. Please do not be a key card. For the love of God, I feel sick. I feel sick thinking of game key cards nowadays. Please stop. Like, I get it. It's cheaper to fucking, it is so much cheaper to just put these games on, like... It is so much cheaper to just put these games on, like, a fake cartridge and just give them a digital version, but, like, that also kind of defeats the point. Besides, like, oh, you could trade the games around. Like, I don't know. If it's because they need to, like, make cheaper cards, sure. But, like, I don't know, man. It's just weird. Yeah, my hope is that, hey, if the game's big enough to support the 64GB cartridge, just put it on one of those. Don't do a key card. Like, with the Final Fantasy VII remakes, I get it. Those are, like, big, sprawling RPGs. If a game is just too big for a normal card, that makes sense. But why do we gotta do the key card if it's, like, a game that's under it or, like, close to 60? Like, I'm gonna go into this real quickly and just do this. Rayman Legends Retold. Yeah, let me see. One of its best classic games. Guys, Rayman Legends Retold is not even 15 years old. It is not a classic. I'm sorry. But yeah, freaking Legends Retold. Yeah, they got all this stuff. I'm trying to look for, like, a specific thing about, like, what it offers specifically, but I'm not trying to find out. Okay, I'm trying to find out the, like, all the releases. Because to my knowledge, at least from what I'm remembering from the actual, trying to look it up for, like, the full thing. Because it's, like, it's coming to PS5, Series X, Switch 2, and all the extra stuff. I still don't know what Black Nut is. I really don't know what that is. But apparently it's going to be on disc for both Series X and PS5, but it's going to be a key card on Switch 2. And they also mentioned, oh, there's going to be, like, a download requirement because of Origins Enhanced, but, like, the way you phrase that made it sound like all of them are going to be, like, games you download off the internet to the disc. That still feels weird. That feels very weird. It still feels very weird. I don't know. But, yeah, no. I mean, I want to buy for Switch 2, but again, the key card thing's messing me up, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm okay for some games doing it if it's, like, the only option, but, like, this is fucking Ubisoft. These dudes have, like, one of the best relationships with Nintendo you can think of. And the key card thing does kind of discourage me. I don't know if I'm actually just going to say fuck the game and not buy it for that, or just buy it for PC at that point, but I don't know. Again, I want to wait for, like, I want to wait for, like, the actual, I want to wait for the actual, like, talk of it, because, yeah, no, there's a... Thank God I'm not signed in on this. Okay, yeah, we're going to do this. Launch edition, yep. and it's on a game key card. It's 25 gigabytes for the full game. You could have put both this and Origins on the same cartridge with no issues. I just don't. Watch me know, putting it on there and having multiple games pop up when you flip a cartridge in is annoying as shit. I'm sorry, it just is. I mean, I think the game looks cool. But yeah, no, it's apparently on disc for here. It says here, internet required to install the game, but someone I know said that they talked to a Ubisoft representative and they said that only applies to Rayman Origins. So, Nintendo fans are just getting T-boned. And that really sucks. Because, like, we don't feel like we own the games when we do that sort of thing, right? It's just to download it to our console, and then here's a key to access the game. It is so weird, man. I want to play this game so freaking bad, and yet that just irks me weirdly. And I tried it with another game. I bought Bravely Default Flying Fairy at a store for $40 to play it, and I could probably buy this one too. I would love to have Origins on my Switch too. Realistically, I would love to have that, but I don't know, man. Like, and companies most of the time are not going to do like, hey, we're going to re-release this on a proper cartridge. Could Nintendo not have just had a couple more storage options just so they could be like, hey, put this game on a proper cartridge. People will love you more for that. I don't know. Apparently, they might have a 16 gigabyte cartridge out there in the wild. There was a game recently that I think uses that, but I don't know. It's so weird, man. I don't know. It weirds me out, and I want to be excited for it because the game looks awesome, but I know I'm going to buy it on Switch too, and it's going to be on this dumb keycard thing. Again, part of me just hopes, hey, either Ubisoft listens to some fan criticism about it and they just put it on a proper cartridge now or later, or something else. I don't know. I really don't know. It just feels weird. Okay, let me try to get off the topic of Legends Retold and let's just move on to something else. So yeah, Attack on Titan looks great. Want to play it badly. Need it badly. Really excited for that one. Sea of Remnant looks cool. World of Assassins getting Wiz Khalifa as a new target. Cool. Palworld 1.0. I know there's only... I don't know. I don't really mess with Palworld that much. I know I have a friend who absolutely adores it, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. The Wolf Among Us 2. Looks cool, and the original game's coming back with a remaster this holiday. They really are just waiting for GTA 6 to come out, see if it holds the date. And then let's see what else. Stellar Blade Blood Rain. The next trailer followed a cybernetic girl. Yeah. This looks cool. It looks very much like a Ghost in the Shell game, and I am all here for it. I just know it's not going to run the best on my PC because I use an AMD graphics card. Yet, Stellar Blade runs smoother than butter on a fresh baby's back. If that didn't sound too weird, you know, that it runs incredibly better on the NVIDIA graphics cards compared to AMD. I just don't know how to feel about that. I want to play Stellar Blade on my Steam too, but that kind of turns me off a bit from it, unless it's like at a good price. So we'll see. And then let me see. Yeah, they did 2 back-to-back Final Fantasy announcements. Tifa is coming to Street Fighter 6, and then Final Fantasy 7 Revelations, and it's coming out this spring. I feel very weird about that, but I hope it turns out pretty good. But yeah, I think now is a better time than any to start wrapping things up. At least overall, the current set of announcements has been pretty good. Right? Again, I want to just reevaluate a couple of things about the recent stuff we have seen. I'm very intrigued by the Sony thing. It's going to run, with the State of Play in particular, it's still going to have like some of the same issues that they normally have with those, but I still enjoy PlayStation's games. I still do. I'm excited for Wolverine. I'm very intrigued by God of War Laufey. And a lot of the stuff in that State of Play, like, it was like a solid 7 to 7.5. I just know I can't get too excited about all that stuff. Summer Games Fest, I admit, had a lot of weaker stuff, but cooler surprise, if that makes any sense. Like, overall. But I thought it was good. I genuinely thought the Summer Games Fest show we got this year was a solid 8 out of 10. It had a lot of cool announcements, stuff that I'm very intrigued by, like Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, and some of the Sonic stuff they showed off too. To stuff I'm definitely considering to be day one buys, like Final Fantasy VII Reclaim, Attack on Titan Part 3, and Code Veronica. That stuff looks like it's going to be awesome. And hopefully I can clear the and hopefully this goat can clear his backlog enough in time before those games come out, because I imagine spring of next year is going to be absolutely insane. Don't ask how I know, just know that I do. But, yeah, I think with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I think now is as good a time as any to call it. Thank you all so much for tuning in to my insane ramblings about video games and me watching a funny white man talk about video games and announcing a lot of cool stuff. It was definitely a very fun time. Apologies I didn't really have anyone else come on board to watch this with me, unlike the Game Awards reaction from last year. It was, this was very much kind of a last-minute-ish thing. I didn't really get time to talk to people about it because of other things I'm working on. But I hope to at least pay off some of those things here this next week. And hopefully you guys are excited for that, because I'm definitely putting a lot of time and effort into making sure that what I'm working on, and if you know, you know, the big debut next week on Wednesday, around the same time as this one, if anything, Wednesday next week, 7:30 p.m., you know, that's going to be a big thing. I've just been prepping up for that one for a good long while. And it's taken a lot of time. It kind of made this a bit of a lacking reaction, per se, because I didn't really get time to bring other people on board with this. But hey, a lot of my friends already had schedules. I'm just going to work on how to do better scheduling-wise for that next year. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it here for tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really hope you all had a great time watching this with me. Again, I had a good time, and I thought it was a really great show all around. I wonder if you guys are excited. If you are, let me know either in the comments of the VOD or over on my Twitter. I'm absolutely available to hear a lot of people's excitements, because I like hearing positivity about the gaming sphere, because online it really just feels like just a lot of negativity is being spread around for the sake of spreading it around when it's really just not needed. So any positive opinions or feelings are always welcome, especially in my circle. But as I said, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you, yes you, the viewer, are having a great night, great week. I hope you all are doing well, and that tomorrow will be even better for y'all. I'll catch you guys next time, and if I don't see you guys in the next one, then please have yourselves a damn good one. Have a great rest of your night, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.